is Carl for their team,
not
though?
sacrificing the super strong gadget.
Zar, oh yeah,
to
Zar's
one
really
that
good
gets
at
you
Carl.
better
Yeah,
position. Still
yeah, Zar's good at
possible,
Carl.
of
Okay, that's
course.
fine.
Pioneers opt to go for something that's a little bit squishy.
Gray, okay, Gray's
and here
good.
comes
Usually
Gray
on this map, there's
from
always
Pioneer.
one team that
Gray
goes
often
Gray, there's
combined
always
with
one
something
team
like
that goes
Hank
Carl,
as well, which
one
is
team
not
that goes
totally out of the
Gene,
question
one
here
team
on
that goes
Shooting
Bell or
Star,
RT.
but Elevate have
Usually
kept
there's a
themselves in
Melody
long range, I think,
somewhere.
for that to be that safe of an option.
Flying Hook, yeah, Carl will go Flying Hook to get the
wonder,
star.
I think there's, you know, we've seen obviously.
I'll join your Discord. It's pinned by Tricks. If you want to join.
Quite often we see like
And the outputs are on the ollie again. I don't think we're doing that Exodus.
Here.
Pioneers with the Nani.
Okay.
Nani into Gene is interesting.
We want a sharpshooter, and we don't really want to risk them getting
Really?
counted out. So
Nani
We're
into
back,
Gene
we're
is
back, we're back,
interesting,
we're
but I
back.
think they're
Also,
taking it just so Elevate can't take it. If that kind of makes sense. Because Gene counters Nani, but you can low-key beat a Gene on this map if
We're
you're
back.
good at Nani.
You have a P.
So,
We are back.
I think it's fine.
Who's a pretty
I think
darn
it's
good
fine.
sharpshooter as well. It's
Not the worst pick I've ever seen. You
You
take Gus, Bell, yeah, Gus is good. Gus pairs well with the Carl as well. Low-key,
Okay.
they could've gone 8-bit.
A little technical difficulties, but we're back.
Low-key, they could have gone the bit.
Low key, I kind of thought Elevate might lean towards a thrower direction.
Whereas
here,
second best, he
something pretty
lost,
long range,
unfortunately.
like
He
Tyrant
lost to
is able to
Bobby on
teleport in.
double match
Maybe
point.
it's just like the respect that they have for.
Russell
Tyrant's
Bell's Rock, good
capability
Elevate map.
of
It
dodging
is,
shots or
but
earning that teleport that they
unfortunately,
won't,
Zar went all
be able
and
to
they
deny it
lost.
to him. But I saw some potential for something like Sprout to be played here as well.
I mean, just because they're good at the map in general don't mean they're gonna win. I'm not an IRL genie. I don't know who's gonna win every set. I just give my predictions. I do the best I can.
And with a lot of those
Okay.
Usually I'm right, sometimes I'm wrong. Like my bad.
It's more difficult.
Fade is on the Gray again.
Now, I mean, I'm casting right now, but I don't want to be an official caster.
All right, let's get busy, folks.
Grant my wish.
On the Shooting Star we go. Pioneers take
I don't
this
think
and they
that's
advance
happening.
to the semifinals. Now, of course, with no chance for them to advance to Brawl Cup.
Oh my
They're here for the
gosh.
circuit
Okay,
points
Miss Grey Hook
for
by
the Glory
Fade. I mean,
Dragon
Fade
Knights
had a master class
and
though.
Cash. Fade wants to get
Is it
aggressive.
Tyrant
here.
RT?
Oh,
Yes.
Cookie. Oh,
On my
God,
pro
that
push
explosion
chat,
zone, you gotta
we
respect
put
that was a
Tyrant
kick
on
across
RT
the map.
for 9 straight games, so we won every game. That has nothing to do with this, but Tyrant is insane at the RT.
Really? Okay, so Tyrant's insane at the RT. Good to know.
Well, they not
We
paying
want
them.
Zulon to win
Yeah,
this.
they broke.
Single little
Dude, they don't even up the prize pool for Worlds. They're not paying the casters nothing. They pay the casters swave wages. Like, they are not paying me.
Because he's able to back up Zar into a bad position. Wow, already
Fade is on Gray. I want Fade to win. I want Zulon to win. Zulon going in with it. Okay, big shot from Zulon.
synergy with the knockback that Zulon super offered, but
Fade just needs to hit a little pull action. Hit a little pull action. Missed. All right, it's okay.
Carrying me on my pro push.
The red team is up by 1 star.
A lot of shots, but they're not getting any kills off it. Dawn has another shot.
If it were me, I would chill out right now. Maybe get a pull onto the Carl. Can we see what's happening? All right, yeah. 30 seconds to get 5 stars. They do have a chance.
Dangerous now. 23 seconds left.
Not
around.
wrong,
Pioneers
Thermo.
behind
Well, not
the ball
today,
in a
but
big
in
way.
general,
Faye
usually.
comes forward. Walking tank connected. And there's a Gus shield ready to keep Juan Carlos fighting fit.
Okay.
Scant seconds.
They
They have 15 seconds to TP. They have no stars. Their teammates are all low. He goes in.
One more time. It tries. He might. Everybody just seems too
Zar got
resilient.
out.
Where's Zulon at? Zulon's not even here.
He's one.
Oh, he's a Nani. He's a Nani.
230 HP.
Yeah.
Over.
Interesting. I mean, Nani does not counter any one of their brawlers. Nani does not count any one of their brawlers, except for like Gus maybe.
Hold up.
Even then, not really.
We might see another set 5.
To nothing.
Come on, Zulon.
I love the heads up.
Set
of,
5
you know,
back to
getting
back
forward
to
with the
back.
flying hook.
Dude,
It's
seriously.
not only good for taking the blue
If
star,
only
but you
Rafiki went to set
punish
5, we would have
Zulon
4
when
set
he's in that
5s.
peak form,
But
and
it's okay,
nobody
he did
basically was
amazing. But if
able to
only he
react
went to
quick
set
enough to
5,
stop the Carl.
we would have 4
He's
set
gonna find a
5s.
trade
Say, well, if they
positions
win
like
this
that. I
set.
know that Pioneers are going to be pretty mad. Definitely
All
frustrating.
3 games set 5, set 4, set 5, set 5. We're the 3 matches.
Okay,
The
we're
first
back.
match was the set 4, yes. The shortest match was set 4. I am 4 hours and 15 minutes into my stream, and we're not even on to semifinals yet. Low-key, this also happened in SA. SA every match went to set 5. I was watching a little bit of it.
Okay, Zulon going in with the peep. He breaks the wall. Why does he break the wall? I guess because Nani's good with less walls, but he didn't even break everything, so it's actually not that good. But it's not terrible either.
Nice tap.
Now
Only
matters
Tyrant's
in
tapping.
getting these kills, and they're not playing
Tyrant?
brawlers that deal
7-hour stream
really
incoming,
a
you're
lot of
not wrong.
damage. Like Zulon is able to get quite a lot with his long-range shot if he hits all 3, but if you'll notice, he's usually hitting it.
Hi, Alexis the Pro.
Back, but they're just not getting any
Did stream crash? Yes, the stream crashed. I was trying to do this chat and it's still not working, so I'm honestly just gonna turn it off.
He's gonna get quite aggressive, but he has nothing to punish.
I'll put his shot on there because why not? Actually, I can't even do that either.
Zolon got a kill, but Zar just like traded him out, so it didn't even matter. Alright, as Lily pulled my father, my hopes and dreams, and my creator code. That's okay though. The problem is they are not close to default.
Zulon hypercharging. He gets a great pull at the perfect exact time as soon as the hypercharge goes in, and he uses a Nani super to push him back. Zulon does not get alive though. Unfortunately, the Gray does not finish off the Gus, and it's 20 seconds to get 4 stars. Tyrant gets a hit.
What is going on? Okay, they still haven't pushed back though.
With a 5th map, unless Pioneers can put this to bed now.
Final test. Tyrant now moving in from the
Fade gets a pull. Damage. They just... Is Zulon gonna... What's going on? Why are we all backing up like it's... Yeah. Oh. Okay. Another game 5, man. Hey, G-Mods, how you doing? Hey, crazy.
Another set.
We are currently watching Genie watching the Brawl Stars World Finals. Well, not the World Finals. The championship. We're waiting for Tribe to play, which is next up. Tribe is playing right after this, so that's what we're waiting for.
3 set 5s in a row.
I'm just laughing ever since.
We're waiting for the Tribe.
Is winning that one.
We're not even on the semis yet.
Everybody's mad at me for doing that.
What a stream! What a stream!
Possible ones.
Is boss where SG go broke up? Unfortunately not, Seth. Unfortunately not. BC and Tribe already called. I joined your Discord. Thank you. Glad you joined my Discord, sir. Thank you. Thank you. I had to try. How much did Tribe won by day 1 on set 4? Almost went to set 5. It was a pretty good game. They beat a good team, so. It's insane. Do I know
Pioneers? They actually gave a pretty good effort.
1 a.m. you're doing 6. Dude, think about me, bro. When I stream APAC and it starts at 1 in the morning my time, and I haven't slept, and I stream from 1 a.m. to 8 a.m.
Stat line there, 404.
All right, we gotta put this logo right here, since there's nothing else here.
By the question, like on scale of 1 to 10, how good is my Discord server? A 10. I have the most active Discord server in Brawl.
Constantly being boosted by the Gene. And no, okay, that's like an easy little lane swap. Just migrate a little bit to
I was watching one of your shorts about you getting 40k elo. I had AirPods in my
ear. Here we go. Wait.
That was the weakness. They played a control comp, but they didn't have control to begin with.
Which round is this? This is the last match of quarters.
There we go.
What do you mean, Feather? I'm the one that carried Bobby's server. He texted me to carry his server. I did a giveaway with him. He texted me, he's like, "Can you carry my Discord server, Genie?" And I said, "Sure." What do you mean? This thing's getting chopped, dude. What do you mean it's chopped? I don't sleep. I slept 2 hours last night.
We talked about her not being in the top of the meta right now. She's even
okay.
Reels are W. I'm glad you like the reels. Chat said
Via the Tribe.
number 5. Everything on the line.
What's up, Asim? How are you? I'm doing good. I'm waiting for this Tribe game to start.
On the line. They went Buster. Oh my God, Fade on the Buster could feed a starving family of 1,000.
Hey, Master Alex.
Who do you guys got? Pioneers or Elevate? Y'all got KCP or Elevate?
Okay, who do you guys think? Actually, we don't even know. But who do you guys think is gonna win?
I compete with my heart and my soul, and I try to entertain you.
I currently think Zulon team is gonna win.
I've gotten to speak with him
even though Juan Carlos is Juan Carlos, I still think Zulon team is gonna win.
Thrown out the window sometimes, but that's okay.
Instantly knew that it was gonna be one of like.
Kyle says Strive. Yeah, that's the right answer. Strive.
He's able to play as a tank, and he's also
KCP.
Is one that supports his team in the
they went
more
the
traditional hero shooter sense of, you know, this is a tank. I make a wall that the enemies cannot shoot through.
Okay, interesting draft. If you would have told me in 2025 we'd have a Buster first pick and a Hank second pick, I would have told you you're crazy and give me what you're smoking.
The Pioneers knew that this was a possibility here.
This is insane. I think Hank has the highest win rate out of any brawler in BSC this month. I think it's like 75.
They have with their 4-5. We're just gonna have to wait to see what exactly that is and how Elevate preempted.
Yeah, it limits a lot of options. Like equal 2, 3.
Okay. They're going for the heal comp in Gem 4 Gem Grab. Poco and Hank. We have a tank of our own. It's Buster. I don't know if it's the right pick though, because this isn't like a knockout where you could just wait. and get your free Buster Hypercharge. Pam will be picked next. I don't think Pam's getting picked this whole tournament. I'm going to be honest. There's no Hypercharge. There's no nothing.
It's because Elevator really trying to craft like this comp to supercharge their Hank, but they leave through.
B counters Poco. Okay, makes sense. We have a mid. We have a side laner. We have a counter to Poco. What would I go here? Maybe
just these two brawlers that have such a unique interaction in the game right now.
I don't know. Literally anything. They're probably gonna go like Carl or like some normal boring pick.
How things are going.
Well, maybe a Buzz. Stu. Okay. Stu can't go wrong with Stu.
Kind of automatic, basically. And
NA Monthly's home of the set 5 Rat Attack. What does that mean? Rat Attack. Okay. A lot of times, but yes, it is home of the set 5s. We are on set 5.
That distance between himself and an enemy tank, so that's going to be quite vital.
They're trying to stall the Tribe Gaming game for so long. If not Pam, then Mortis. I agree. Literally every month in NA, there's always been multiple set 5 bangers. I didn't know that. Even though I did watch the last ones, I just don't remember. Jackie against the Buster is a counter. Jackie counters Buster. Jackie kind of counters Stu, I guess. If you can get close to him, but not necessarily. They picked Chester. Well, they didn't pick Chester.
Yeah, and that's why, like, you mentioning Lou there feels like it's an opportunity that Pioneers end up sort of letting go. In order to secure this comp, they do need a really safe mid, especially against like a double tank comp that's going to run you down. And Zeus definitely feels like the best option on these gem grab maps for, you know, a brawler that can quickly get in, pick up.
Come on, Zulan.
Get on out.
All right, Zulan, you go middle. Well, everyone's going middle. What? A 3.
But if you have these tanks that move up and take space and the map isn't
wow. This is going crazy already. Breaking open that wall. And they have the middle. Is this the way to go? Like, you go middle, or should anyone ever go side lane? Like, I guess they picked 3 brawlers that kind of are good middle. And, like, KCP Fade is just trying to basically get a super from Buster. That's why he's standing right next to his B. He's going to go ahead and just get a free shield. I don't know why he's shielding the Hank, but it's okay. He has his hypercharge now. I think he's going to use it. No, he's not. Because if he can get multiple hypercharges and just, it could be really good. But he's picking up gems, which is interesting. Tyrant over here trying to be annoying onto the Juan Carlos, but Juan Carlos is, I don't know if he got a hit on him. Yep, he did. Stu's half health. Fade is over here. He has hypercharge. Zulon already has hypercharge somehow. I don't know how that's even possible. How does Zulon have hypercharge already? And Tyrant gets Juan Carlos. I don't know how that's possible. I feel like Juan Carlos was full health just a second ago. Fade has hypercharge, but he's not using it. I think he's just going to save it for the best moment possible. He's not going to just start using them a bunch. They don't have to do anything, really. They could just stay here, pick up gems. No need to make a play. They don't have to do nothing. I mean, I guess Poco has gems. You want to steal them, but to Jackie. Tyrant is going to heal up all his health back again. Okay, that was interesting. So basically, Jackie just opened up everything right there. That's the last, like, even like with Evex, when they play Jackie and Gem Grab, that's how they won. Is Jackie like meta? No, it's just because it counted as Buster. That's why they picked it. And last time they picked Jackie because they had a Gray, so it was a Gray Jackie type of combo. Cheese. Now they're picking Jackie for the Buster. They just use Hypercharge, but it's going to be a waste. A little bit of lag. Tyrant running away. 2 dashes with 1 super. Insane. Not with 1 super. And okay, he gets the kill on the... Okay. They've got control. But the thing is, they don't know what the Jackie is, except that they just got a hit. He's going to slow him. And now he has complete vision. Zar can't dodge a single attack. 5 seconds left. Perfect circle.
1 second left, and Elevate have only...
Zulon is back.
A corner. Very well executed here for Pioneers. They got pretty much the perfect start, by the way. I don't think they could have asked for a better one. Tyrant hit his shot on the very first attack. He got his super, broke open a wall, and then he did it again.
You just realized the Pioneers were all in Tribe. Now they're in Pioneers. Yeah.
They broke open that bottom left.
These guys were the previous Tribe Gaming team. Now they are in Pioneers. So this is technically like me rooting for Tribe.
They're going to place Juan Carlos
the old Tribe
to try and stave away Tyrant, who this time was not able to get that.
Okay, Fade going in, bang.
And that is going to hurt just
That's a kill. Now he's getting a super all over again. That's why they're all stacking middle to help the Buster get his super. He's going to get a kill here, I think. Oh, just barely missed. He can shield the Poco if he wants. The funny thing about Buster is he literally can only shield Poco. And the Hank torpedoes. That's about it.
Juan Carlos is trying to hide the trajectory of the bubble as much as possible, but Fade knew. He knew it was meant for him. He's the one carrying the gems right now. Finally, Juan Carlos's reign of terror is brought to an end. Tyrant with the breakthrough.
Tyrant star on the infamous stew.
To set Zulan up for success.
A missed slow there onto Czar.
Why is everyone
Just
butchering
on the
Zulan's
edge.
name? Isn't it Zulan?
Czar's looking to
What
close
are they
it from the
saying?
bottom
Or is it
side.
me?
The hypercharge pot by Zulan on the right side. Czar eliminated after an attempt at pushing, and his Livy is also forced back. KCP, they're pretty comfortable in this position. And look at this. Tyrant's even found some time to break open.
Tyrant got the
position.
whole map open right here on the right side. It's going to be perfect for him. Yeah, this is just...
In fact, Pioneers are taking it to Elevate's home front. Even
honestly,
trying to target
this is rough. It's the Stew, because Stew just...
Carlos lost that map control. Brick by brick,
Stew is so annoying, man. Like, I would hate to play this right now. Breaking open the map. They cannot do anything right now. And Czar's getting hit. This is so, like, infuriating to be a Juan Carlos fan right now. Look at Tyrant just absolutely... Yikes. Okay. Zulan moves on. And we are finally on the Tribe Gaming match. We are finally on the Tribe Gaming match.
In North America, and this weekend that seems cursed to have every match go the distance. The Pioneers have earned their spot in such a tricky draft as well, where they're forced to deal with some of these picks that you are forced to pick. The B, the Poco, I think that this was well executed. That bust.
We are finally on the Tribe Gaming match.
Wound up being one of the more valuable selections on the map.
With the most votes wins it. It was a close one though. We had to go all the
We're gonna
way
play
to
some
the
rank for a
very
little
last
bit.
set once again, and I'm loving how close these matches are today. Honestly, every single game feels like it could swing either way. North America is really delivering so far, and the level of competition is off the charts. Zulan takes the...
Okay. Okay, one quick match before we watch Tribe Gaming play in ranked. We are in Masters. We are in the top 500. We need to win. Alright, pretend like I'm Zulan. Pretend like I'm Zulan. How do I win? How do I win? What do we ban? What do we ban? What do I ban? What do I ban? Okay, first pick, like, let's ban Jen. Let's ban Squeak. Let's ban... Let's just ban Stu. Keep it simple. Where's Stu? I can't find him. It's okay. Clue, I'm locking in for you, Clue. I'm locking in. Are you nervous for the next match? I'm not nervous. I feel confident in Tribe. We'll see when it starts playing if we get nervous. Okay, I should have banned the Janet. We have a B. I don't know. I don't know about that, but it's like, it's going to be fine, but maybe we should break open the map if we're going to play B. But I kind of want to play like Hank or Buzz or Buster. Maybe I just play Gray, break open the map. Ooh, Buster. Should we go Jackie? We go Jackie? We go Jackie? Dang, I should really break open the map, but this is like kind of sussy. Do I go Jackie here? They can't break open the walls, therefore that would be good for me. Or do I go Gray? We go Jackie. Okay, I could do this. I could do this. I can do this. My job is to get onto the Buster. The only issue is we have no way to destroy their Janet thing. Guys, I made it. I made it. I made it. Just pass it me. Pass it. Wait, no. Buster does not get... Okay. That was perfectly according to plan. I just actually didn't think it would work because I thought he was going to use Super. Going in, I'm going in, I'm going in, going in. Come here. What? How did I hit you? Pass? I got you, I got you, I got you. Uh-oh, I'm so sorry. He doesn't think I went up, he doesn't think I went up. Oh, Rico. Come here. I kind of hypercharged there for no reason. No, B, we need you to hit shot. Not a single shot from Void. It's okay, Void. Don't give up. We believe in you. We believe in you. And back up. Not take that much damage. Uh-oh. Kind of need that destroyed. One, two, three. Back up. Super him in. Get him with one. Get him a kill. Get him a kill. Nice. Oh man. I was supposed to dodge that, but somehow I got hit by it. Dang it, man. Okay. Well, it's okay. They have the ball in the corner. They can't score. Chester, please do something. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I got you. There's nothing you can do about this. There is nothing you can do. I just need one more ammo, man. That is so unfortunate. Ah, Chester. Oh, no. Okay. It's okay. Just get on the Buster. Honestly, this Janet thing is not cool. Their guy can't do anything, though. Okay, got their guy, got their guy. Really? No! See, it's so hard to cancel a jockey super. Thankfully, we're gonna be fine. Oh my Lanza. Go, 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 go. No, no, not like this. Okay, good. Can we get the ball, please, or no? Oh, Chester, oh, Chester. Come on. Oh, this is so cringe. How could we not score? Really, Rico? Please stop this right now. I can't do anything. I'm just getting chipped. But we have a B in overtime. This is good. I just wasted... I'm so bad, bro. I'm so bad. Doesn't matter. Even with your bad, we're still not losing. This is interesting. Got it. Please, oh my goodness, we can't catch a break! Really? Alright. Okay. Okay. Alright. Just gonna pretend that didn't happen. Just gonna pretend that didn't happen. Pretend that one didn't happen.
We've just seen on camera.
Tribe Gaming versus SSG Esports. Look at that man. The aura.
In the previous monthly finals, Kenny.
This is Luffy.
A lot of times, a lot of former teams.
His favorite brawlers are Melody, Carl, and Surge.
The last couple of years especially.
Really? I didn't even know that his favorite brawler is Melody. Okay.
Clue,
thank you for the dollar donation. Thank you. Nice try, Wasim. Thank you. I could have tried better.
In North America, it's something that has not happened a ton in history.
Love in the spotlight. Now we're shifting that to Space Station Gaming. Their opponents that had
30 seconds to try map. Yep.
Run in today's quarterfinal. Uber.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that they're pretty warmed up though. Space Station went up against Code OG, and it was about as close as a Brawl Stars game.
Look at Sans. He's nervous. He's nervous.
Beetles, and they managed
He's
to
nervous.
Out. They played a double tank healer style, technically with the Barley. Sans looked fantastic over the course of that series, though, and the Space Station Gaming team are looking to have their best month yet.
We had the chance to have a little chat with Bobby. Let's hear what he has to say about Tribe. They are going to World Cup. They're the top 1 spot in the leaderboard.
Let's see what Bobby says.
Tribe Gaming. They've been the best team in NA so far.
Yeah.
I think every single team in North America, besides us, has had the chance to beat them. And I'm not saying we're going to beat them, but if we can beat OG, I'm happy that we have the opportunity to try and be the ones to take them down. I think if anyone has a shot, it's us.
Okay, Bobster, all right.
If anyone can beat Tribe Gaming, it's
Bobby.
You feel like
the man who played.
Possible for them?
You gotta go, Clue.
It's
See ya.
the
man who played Bonnie.
Definitely looking better than I think they have in past month.
With my Doug.
North America has certainly heated up, but I do think Tribe are favorites. For me, coming into today, no signs of stopping. Qualifiers look good. Scrims look fine. I just feel like I'm not gonna really bet against Tribe unless I'm.
Zem says I look you predicted SSG winning this. Okay, so Zem thinks SSG is gonna win. Let's put a poll up and see what everyone thinks.
You didn't want to predict against Tribe, neither did we. We all said Tribe would take this one. I wouldn't be too surprised if the predictions from the website says the same. The viewers were able to vote, and this
Fear
has to be the
Tribe
we've seen yet, Uber.
Yeah, definitely too one-sided, I think, based on the actually win probability of these two teams.
Fear the Tribe. I'm so excited for this. Okay. I'm the coach of Tribe Gaming. Killer 17. I would say, okay, we ban Bell, Meeple, Lola. B, Meeple, Lola. Wow, okay. Alright, we need an Ashe. We need... Okay, they gotta loot. Okay, we do not need an Ashe anymore. We need... Hear me out.
Actually been the only team today that has been able to close out a game 3-1, Kenny. Lou is going to be the first pick here. Makes a lot of sense of Hot Zone, probably his best mode, pretty certainly so. And I'm just super sad. We had Lola, and she has been popping off every single time she has.
Actually, I have no clue. I can't think of a single brawler that we could play here. I'm just gonna leave it to Killer 17. Killer is the draft picker on our team, and he is known to be a very smart human being. He goes to the bow. Okay, I should have thought of this.
Even last month, Tribe Gaming were a team that were
Look at Zeus with a big sigh, a big deep breath. Wasim, do you think you're good enough to play in an esports team? No. No. I'll need some big time coaching.
So there's just so much control you can get out about.
I mean,
my goal would be one day to beat an esports team one map, one time.
Something touched on it. You know, the hypercharge sometimes is enough to get some brawlers back into
they baiting a bow.
That definitely was the case with Bo.
So Bobby picked Lou to make him play bow, and then what are they gonna play to counter bow? Tanks? Now they got a Chester to beat the tanks.
Map control is just very good, but it's because it combines with being a very potent mid-range poke style brawler as well. So not many brawlers offer you that together. A good example is like Blue offers you good control, but on his shots, he's really only good for disrupting tanks, and in terms of like that raw damage output, it's just not really there. So, you know, Bo does give you a little bit more, you know, bite attached to your bark for that value.
We need Carl. Bo's good here.
For Space Station Gaming.
Finks.
We saw this a little bit in SA, Kenny. Use that super to make it easy to dodge incoming projectiles, especially against the slower moving bow arrows can be quite helpful.
Yeah, Finks is kind of where my mind went, at least after the ban stage. I don't think it's normally going to be one of their top 3 or 4 options, but in North America, Finks has been tested quite a bit. And like you mentioned, into Bo and Chester specifically, I see that Chester, and I'm a little scared to go tank. They may not want to bring out Hank immediately, or at least think about it a little bit. So instead, they're going to go Draco here. That's going to be their tank.
So they got
so
tanks
due to that gadget, just buys
and a Finks.
Enemies,
I think this is fine, but
natural defense against some of those projectiles.
Bo does look like he'll struggle a little bit here.
Play.
Oh man, this is interesting.
He gives you so many options. He can be an
Wait, but we do have our last pick. Like, Killer is gonna think of something to counter every single brawler on their team right now. Something that no one thought about. Gale.
It's very rare to see Gale come out as a tank counter, but on a map like this, Gale is actually going to be pretty hard to outrange. Normally, he's fairly weak against like sharpshooter-esque brawlers, but Space Station have all got mid-range.
It's all about whoever gets control of the zone first. Okay.
Kind of a rare spot where it looks pretty decent to bring the Gale in. And
both are so good in drafting. Gale's my main. All right, well, you're about to see the best Gale player you've ever seen.
On an open map doesn't really get you there.
I don't know about Draco. I don't know why they picked that. Zem says, okay.
In scrims, it's one of the brawlers that I had noted specifically for them, and I think in large part due to this launch pad, so we're going to see them take that there. So that's a good shout by you. And after Lou, it's kind of been their next step to taking a tank counter, and I'm sure that's largely dependent on bans. I'm not saying it's an every draft kind of thing, and I'm #1 Gale fan in the planet, but very real about it. I think it does have a chance.
Luffy holding down the right lane. Bobby cannot walk up to save his life. Get slowed, get hit. 1 health. He's gonna die. Bang. Here comes Sans TPing back, but he doesn't get his health back. It's not a max gadget. Tribe Gaming looking dominant as ever. Okay, hold on. This is where it all changes. A beautifully, perfectly in the middle. Chino wanted that perfectly in the middle for a satisfying clip. Here comes Sans, actually walking down the left lane, but Zeus, full health, will not take a single bit of damage because his name is Zeus, the god of lightning. And by lightning, he's quick, and he'll not be getting hit anytime soon. Look at that dodge. I'm going to start watching Zeus. He's just not going to let himself get hit by anything. Full health on the whole Tribe Gaming roster. How about we have 6 mines in the middle, 5 mines. Here we go. Look at the bow mines. Both stuff are going to go slow. Okay. Bobby using every utility he has to get them off the zone. This is their one chance to get the zone because he used every utility he has. Here comes Luffy. He only gets him slowed and poisoned. Zeus is going to make use of that. He's going to get poisoned to death, and now they have the control back. Bobby does have his utility back, though, so he could take back control with that. Here we go. But no, it's not enough. I don't think it's enough. This time they don't have all 3, but now here comes the Lu Super. Okay, I think they're going to get control, but RBM's going forward. This is a big moment. They do get a kill onto the bow. For the first time, Zeus has fallen. Here comes RBM. Here comes RBM. It's looking too dominant. It's looking way too dominant. Man, Tribe is good. Tribe got... Tribe is too good, man.
Now they're going to be able to just buy some time.
Tribe is too good. Beautiful way to start it off.
Starting off strong here in game.
Good job, Luffy.
Gale, according to our resource here, and Sunny on the sidelines, has not shown up a single
RBM dodging is crazy. Bo cooking. RBM holding it down. Yes, sir.
But again,
yes, sir.
Gaming seemed very comfortable with this brawler when I was watching practices for them. It was one of the more used brawlers for them. I'm sure it's down the totem pole a little bit, but just given the ban stages,
they used the Gale as well, not only to counter the Draco. I completely forgot to get the jump pad, which has been a strat. Like, that's some OJ YouTube video strat right there. It's actually good. Okay, let's see how he does. RBM holding it down. He slows him with each shot. Bo getting his super. Bang right there on the bushes to destroy the bushes. And he gets stunned. Luffy not letting Chino get close, going inside of his bushes for yeah, RBM. Here's a, okay, I thought he was gonna get stunned, but he didn't. RBM just not letting Bobby get close. Zem said it. Draco may have not been the pick. Draco may not have been the pick, ladies and gentlemen. Draco can't even use Finks' super. I guess maybe he could a little bit. Not really. 56% up. The 2v2. Here comes Chester. Get a little stun. Oh. Bang. Chino's going to be poisoned. Is he going to die? Chester's poison is broken. I mean, Chester's broken. His super is broken. Like, what the? That's a long poison, man.
Invariably fall to the poison ticking damage after it. 86% and counting.
Look at those slow shots. That's actually so satisfying.
I've never really been in this game.
Okay, here we go. Loose super. You can get him out of the thing, but man, the domination, man. The domination's a little too crazy. The domination's a little too crazy. Try with the cheese strats. Yep. Rando, thanks for the 2. How much for an ad? 80k and all-time elo 9315. So I'm not allowed to set a price point for adding. Recently, they announced that it's against terms of service to add people who donate. So I can't set a price. I can only do it out of like a token of gratitude. So like maybe after the stream I look at donations, I'll see who I want to add, but like no promises, no nothing. But thank you for the 2. I think this will be our first 3-0. I would love a 3-0 right now. Tribe did go 3-1 against their first team they faced, which is pretty interesting. They actually lost a map. Let's get a 3-0 though here, and let's just clean this whole thing up.
Yeah, and I mean, what a devastating betrayal to the entire tank class for RBM to switch to one of their natural predators, but it works perfectly. Space Station kept at arm's length the entire time. Space Station
Let's see what Genie thinks.
Oh my God. In this game. That was a dirty hyper super there from RBM.
That was insane.
The corner of the map.
That was insane, says Genie.
2 coming up, please, Ducky. We need a good draft.
So Ducky is the
Ducky, open up the stream. I'll help you. Just open up the stream.
Ducky is the coacher of SSG.
Does not look happy.
God forbid he has a chance to touch the point.
Someone tell Ducky to open up the stream.
Ducky is the coach of SSG, and Genie's not happy with that draft. Genie is for SSG. I think they are. I think he is. Yeah, Genie just, we opened the stream, he's already blowing our ears out, but it's okay, that's why we love him.
It's Killer Draft against Killer Draft.
Wasn't I was Buster in that ranked game? Okay, GG's. Fair play. I try to counter you with the jockey. What happens if Tribe wins monthly? Well, they just get closer and closer to the World Finals. They get prize money for themselves, and they get closer to the World Final qualification. But they're already qualified for the Brawl Cup in Dallas, so. Brawl Cup is where they face teams like Crazy Raccoon, Zeta, and everybody. It's going to be at Brawl Cup. It's like a mini World Finals.
They're getting swept in 7 minutes.
But we know that, yeah, in general,
lock in, Ducky! Lock in, Monkey!
Pinhole punt.
Taken off the table already with the B, the Hank,
okay, I'm locked. I am locked.
You know, Buster and
B, Lou, Buster.
I wouldn't say all the regular suspects. We still have example with the primo that we've seen before.
We got a Carl.
And of course, Gale, the best brawler.
Solid Carl, can't go wrong. You know, just basic stuff.
That, of course, always an option. If you don't really know what to go with, there are a couple of those brawlers that you can't ever.
There's nothing that can really counter Carl that heavily, so you know you first pick him so you don't get countered heavily. But like, you know, something that counters Carl is like Buster, but Buster's banned. Chester.
Not necessarily as much, so yeah, I think naturally
just one of the better brawlers. I mean, Chester's not too bad against Carl. I mean,
picked brawlers this weekend, even leading up to this. North America has certainly continued that trend.
Crazy Raccoon won't be at Brawl Cup. Zeta dominated. Oh, okay, so Zeta. Okay, who's on Zeta? I thought Crazy Raccoon had like a choppy and like all the like the 10 size and stuff. Sai Tampo.
Down the road a little bit more now as Meeple will form the sort of 2-3 rotation here. Again, fairly powerful.
Meeple.
But this doesn't exactly form the backbone of a hyper-durable composition. Space Station are going to leave their pivotal pick for their last one. So all eyes will be on that red side pick 3.
I forgot what Pinhole Punt looks like, to be honest, but it's fine.
Immediately. They're thinking about a thrower, and they're hoping for one that can't be easily countered. Pinhole Punt does have a lot of shrubbery, so, you know, the Juju is a reasonable option. Shrubbery, so...
I don't know what it is.
You want to try and...
Meg.
Oh, no.
Especially in maps with these... closer packed
if they go like Ash here, how do they win? Or Melody, how do they win?
Meg has been getting picked a little bit ever since she got her hypercharge. I mean, Meg basically does get countered by Chester, but they're going Ollie.
It's over. over. Put the fries in the bag. Give me my McChicken.
How is it over? They literally have a Chester and they have another pick.
With my small fry, it's over.
What is this guy talking about? It's gonna be over because it's tribe, but like they have Chester, they have another pick.
Oh no.
Meeple's not ideal.
What do they do? What do they do? What do they do?
I don't know the map, so I don't even know what pick to suggest.
I don't know.
I don't necessarily.
Saitampo's on Zeta? Oh, okay.
Worry about trying to counter this Ollie specifically. Maybe give yourself
Jackie,
a strong
that's
score,
it.
and
I
there is
mean,
Jackie
it's
picked up,
okay.
Outranged, you know, generally by the Ollie. But a
You
great
wouldn't
option
have,
when you
like,
wanna take
Gale
matters
been
into your own
better?
hands and finish the job.
Or,
There was a
like,
great
Otis or
I need to see the map. I forgot what pinhole punt looks like.
So you might end up seeing Wraith
Chad,
pick
Double
are
tank
we
plus Carl
really-
equals GG? Really?
that wants to gadget
Well, we're gonna find out. I
Are
mean,
we really
I believe.
winning with the Jackie?
The lower Meeple is.
Are we really winning with the Jackie?
Jackie's good in Brawl Ball because you can get like little like scores because of that super. You can get some free scores.
No, this is not ranked. You can't swipe up the app. If you swipe up the app, it's a set loss.
Okay, this is the map.
This is not Mickey Mouse ranked. You cannot swipe up the app.
Let's see, let's see. So Jackie's going around.
Try. That's all you
Meeple has like nice mid control, but it's tough. I mean, all they saw was a Carl. How are they supposed to know? I mean, they went Meeple. Meeple's not really the pick. Well, Meeple does have this boxing thing, but they don't have nothing to really take advantage of the box. So that's why they pick Meeple. Well, look at that. It perfectly like hit the map, so it's in a perfect. It's like a nice little. All right, I'm gonna stop talking. It's a T. That's kind of satisfying.
RBM on the Ollie. It's literally Thanos.
He's trying to sneak down that right wing.
Okay, going in. That's a kill. Boxed up.
Oh my gosh. RBM just got screwed. Unless. Oh my god, he's so good. Oh! Sands!
There we go, Sands.
Sands is so good. Okay, Sands got two.
To get that off, a gadget from Bobby at the goal
Let's see.
Oh my gosh, that was unbelievable.
It just Tribe is too strong, but like
the ones now moving it up the map.
it's definitely still losable.
For Tribe, just a bit of a misstep. However, they seem to have a composition, Kenny, that's just a bit stronger. At least it allows them to bully a bit more.
The Meeple's gonna have a tough time.
Yeah, thank
The
God.
Meeple's gonna have a tough time.
Sands has to finish them off here. But Luffy sees an opportunity now for a hypercharged
Okay.
super. Chino, though, thought the same
Chino
thing,
cancels the
apparently.
super.
And Zeus is de-mech'd. Chino, though, gonna burn down. Luffy was able to get, apparently, some heat ejector ticks on towards him. And now Bobby will be in the 1v2 to buy a bit of time.
Okay, so Bobby's gonna throw a little thing, gonna trap him, and that's a guaranteed kill. Bang, bang, bang. One more. Bang. Now it's a 3v2. Jackie might get super, could score. Meeple has a super again, but Meeple does not have the box. It's 0-0. No one's winning right now. If it goes to overtime, Meeple will be good, but Jackie won't be. Look at the Meg. Wait, Meg's what the? She kind of like missed every shot there with point blank. Okay. Shoot through the wall. Okay, so it's going to be Chester Meeple versus Carl Meg. Jackie's going to struggle. Against pros, Jackie overtime is going to struggle. Look at all that fire. Bang. Well, if Carl goes in like that, Jackie can actually provide value. Here comes RBM. He has a super. Oh, he missed.
It's a good call. It would have been stopped by both of those brawlers.
Zeus got very low in the end there, went for a normal super swing, and it worked out.
RBM has super, he could go in, but the Jackie will punish him. Carl helps him, he gets a hit.
No one's looking at Chino right now. Luffy and Zeus have got their minds and eyes elsewhere.
Wow.
And for good reason. Luffy's able to run Sands.
Wow. Try gaming, baby. Try gaming. They're in the Tribe headquarters right now. This is upstairs
from both of these sides, but it's just
in a nice little room.
Who can squeeze one by. Few opportunities there, and honestly, could have ended even earlier for SSG had Tribe Gaming managed to push through that goal. Just the heroic effort there on
I wonder if they let me like
a lot of work just to get
chill in that room while they play. Probably not.
Unfortunately for them, not much more than that.
Tough for Space Station. Feel like they're not in a position to be the aggressors, but they don't feel favored in overtime either. It's kind of a tough spot to be in. Gadget used there by RBM.
RBM's still alive. Luffy's gonna get killed. Zeus on the Meg. Like Meg is girthy. Meg has damage. Meg has everything you could really want.
But it's worthwhile if it gets the ball back.
Gets boxed in. Gets hit. He has a super. Meatball has super. Here comes RBM, and that's a score. He sees the vision. He sees the vision, and he knows when he needs to go in, and he saw it. It's just checkmate. Yep.
To get close to him, if they tried to stand in the way of that goal, it wouldn't have mattered. He had the hypnosis ready to go.
Brutal stuff. Not a darn thing that SSG could have done about it. Now Luffy ready to throw down. See Sand slip the ball past him.
People don't really use the jump gadget on the Ollie, and Zeus just yeah. That's the love of Brawl Ball right there. From the longest game ever to the shortest game ever. Tribe 2-0 up against SSG. This is a beautiful way to start this match. How about we start it as fast as we finish it? 3-0, please. You live in the same house they do? No, but I can go to that office. SSG reverse sweep. Okay, so we have some SSG fans.
It still wasn't enough to grab a set.
Don't jinx it, Kenny.
That's why he's the GOAT.
Don't want to see another 3-2. We all do want to see
RBM. Zemp says bro over, or so over. Yeah.
I can't believe this.
Ooh, 0 kills.
Queen, not bro, usually, but that's alright. That's alright.
Oh my god!
SSG are
Susan left me with 8 kills each! RBM with 0 kills, but he scored the goals! This team is a machine!
You did point out how the synergy between Bobby and Sans is
This
really...
team is a machine! I knew they were different, chat! I knew when they were different when I saw this. Let me show you guys this real quick. Hold up. I knew this team was different when I saw this. I've never seen this before. In Zeus's Twitter bio, if you go to Zeus, he has Raw Stars Pro Player for Tribe Gaming 2 out of 6. This monkey is trying to win 6 monthly finals. I don't think anyone's ever won 3 in a row. And this guy's trying to win all 6.
No one's won 3 monthly finals in a row. I did not know that. I did not know that.
What I was trying to say with the synergy, that Bobby and Sans have just been playing together for the longest
Tribe is pooping on SSG.
Maybe he was right. Maybe if somebody can beat Tribe, it's gonna be them.
Throwers are
So
crucial.
far, it's a
Okay.
2-0 for Tribe Gaming. And if not even SSG can beat them, it's
Be
just
wary
means
of aggro
nobody
brawlers.
can. Tribe Gaming is just the one that we're meant to be at the top.
High
of the
DPS
division.
brawlers here.
Yeah, I mean, I disagree. I think if anyone can beat them,
Okay.
can potentially beat them. I also think BC
All right, this map.
can beat them. I don't agree with you.
This map, the highlight brawlers, Juju,
You know,
Ollie,
Gotta believe in yourself,
Buster,
Exactly. They do want to
Stu,
believe that they can beat the best. So I
Carl,
don't have a problem with it. I just, you know,
Chester.
on an academic basis, I tend to have my
Okay, so
reservations
Stu,
about his theory.
Lou,
Yeah.
Surge is banned, Chester, Bo, and Lumi is
interesting.
banned.
That's a decent option.
That is a good point here.
Salutations,
Definitely
Nathaniel.
A brawler that you want to have amongst your roster.
Oh, they showed the wrong map? Oh, it's Hard
Whenever
Rock
I see this
Mine?
map, I just still feel
What
like
the
when it
heck
comes
is
to
going
the
on? I'm totally
SSG
thrown off.
signs that I'm
We're
applying
starting
to
off with the
where
gray
I'm
as the
looking
middle
for
brawler.
SSG.
So is SSG
Later
gonna
on,
just
maybe we
copy
can see a Tribe or an SSG
that last
against
pick?
EC
Are they gonna
Gaming
go
and
Jackie
Pioneers.
Gray
Pioneers,
on Hard
that's
Rock Mine?
Our next semi-final here, Kenny.
Great to start though.
Was he Mortis first pick? Yeah, they should just pick Mortis.
Something we've commonly seen throughout our last couple of weekends. It's a gray with either a double tank or a single tank. Some of those tanks have included Buster, Jackie. We even saw Rosa last weekend, and Ollie could be in the mix. But this is a start that they're looking for.
Wasim, can you collab with Crying Man? I do want to collab with Crying Man. We have a Hank on our team. Okay.
So I don't mind this from SSG.
I'm learning so much just from watching this.
Yeah, in it comes. You definitely want to try and secure it pretty early. Space Station are kind of aware that the Hank is looming, but probably feel like they do have an answer. I mean, any brawler that can disrupt, any brawler that offers like a...
Hey, was Gray your favorite brawler? No, Mortis is my favorite brawler, but Gray's like top 3. What is Ducky smoking? I mean, Gray first pick is sus, because they could get countered, I think. We have an 8-bit. Okay.
Sometimes you just don't get them.
8-bit beats Gray apparently in the middle. Good to know.
There's obviously a classic here. Cheat cartridge means that you can play aggressively, pick up gems, and get out safely.
Where's the Janet?
Also plugged in means you have that extra little bit of speed to overcome one of your bigger weaknesses. And clearly, Tribe don't feel like there's a natural predator for the 8-bit still working.
Yeah, the 8-bit isn't necessarily what I thought was going to happen. It is a brawler that shows up on Hard Rock Mine, but I just haven't necessarily seen it as a way to directly answer all of these tanks. Could make sense. I mean, he's a beefy brawler too, but there's that Jackie I was talking about before.
They copied
Jackie. Now I'm
the same comp.
Down and go for another
that BC Gaming one. Evex and all of them did this exact thing. Jackie Gray. I have a feeling it's gonna work too. I have a feeling it's gonna work.
Might not be fantastic, but as long as you
Wilson, who's the best player currently? It probably is one player on Tribe Gaming because they won 2 monthly finals in a row.
Absolutely. What is the... Okay, Janet. Oh, right. Ooh. Okay, so obviously this makes sense. You're looking for a, you know, a mid that can't be run down, because what can tend to happen, even a space station...
I think Gray is the mid, but I guess Janet is the mid, maybe. Looks like they can both play mid if they want.
Encroaches more and more. He doesn't care about walls. He doesn't care about like any other spots that are...
Okay, how do we win this? We need a side laner.
I feel like, all right, if we get map control and we start to give space,
we need maybe what, an anti-tank? Rough.
I also like the
really?
idea of going on like a dive mission to try and take out the other gem carrier. It's just the problem. The problem rather is that Zeus is too tanky, you know, as a pit to sort of die to, you know, a Sans hypercharged super. So I'd say
low key though, the dog is actually kind of good. Like you get your supers off the Jackie, you have the bags for the Gray. It's kind of good.
Interesting draft from Tribe Gaming. We haven't seen Colonel.
I've seen the dog work before.
Really in months general as of recent.
I've seen it work before. See, like I doubted the dog before, and they won with it. So I understand it now.
To get this left or right hand lane and play the balls has been super helpful for the team. Get it? I'm just kind of curious to see how it pans out. We really haven't seen something like this.
All right, RBM.
Chino going very aggressive, but that's not going to work. Zeus completely controlling the left side. 8-bit has the middle.
Really good.
Here comes Jackie. Is she going to be able to pull RBM? Is Bobby going to get a pull here?
He has to try and outrange if he can, though.
Chino does get pulled, but
RBM's like, okay, you know what?
Chino cannot walk right on top of RBM. He will destroy him.
He has the advantage here, but against the fish torpedoes,
it's too much healing.
Extra sustain for Hank is
left side is open now. Luffy TP's back. Can he get this kill? Gets a little damage. He has this hypercharged turret. I don't know what that does. I mean, I don't know what you're supposed to do with it. Do you place it down or do you just keep it? I don't know. Let's see what Luffy does. He's just keeping his hypercharge. It's not really that useful.
Just to try and get aggressive, give a little gateway for Chino to try and move forward, but it's not doing great right now. Sand's back.
He uses it very aggressively.
Has a teleport available, but it's just that easy cycle you were talking about.
So he used it like as like defense. If people want to push up, they're gonna get turreted to the face. Look at it! Look at it shoot! Look at it shoot!
I didn't expect to see the
guy
use this like the Mark Phillips instigator meme on the left-hand side, like always looking to just build super with poke damage and then, you know, put extra threat down. It's cool. I think it really works.
Bobby TP's back.
Chino's alive.
Chino
and putting pressure on Luffy. It's not easy to satisfy those.
So the TP didn't really work because the TP wasn't gotten until 13 seconds left in the game.
Given up by Tribe. Can Space Station capitalize, Kenny?
I don't think they're going to be able to. Hank is just way too strong. Hypercharge, super from the roughs. We're just too good, bro. Tribe is just too good. Tribe is just too good. Was he acting like a new player? What do you mean? I don't know. What did I say that I don't know? I'm not acting like a new player.
That was really tough.
What are these jobs from SSG?
And this would be,
I mean, great Jackie did work literally a few minutes ago.
Being a bit more dominant we otherwise would have expected.
Gonna be a clean sweep for Tribe.
What I like about these guys is
one more win of Gem Grab and we get a clean sweep.
They're going to Brawl Cup.
I know what it does, but I don't know how to use it. I don't know what 8-bit super, like, it just shoots the turret, but like, when do you like use it immediately as you have it? Do you use it aggressively? Do you use it like behind a wall? I don't know how much damage it does. There's a lot I don't know about it. Does it like, is it like high burst damage? Is it just poke?
Luffy still holding on to 3
He
gems.
pulls the turret, breaks the wall.
Still having it in 2025. Alongside
Are we gonna 3-stock? I think we might 3-stock here. Carbon tie, Brian tie.
Tribe Gaming are making work well. Known for their drafts nowadays, but the mechanics have really improved with this team over the last couple of years. Zeus's growth has been awesome. Luffy coming into the scene and RBM joining.
I love to see a Hank pop off, man. I've been loving playing Hank recently.
Chino with a nice
He's
pull
just
there.
so strong.
Jim swing the other way. Luffy trying to gut him down, but it won't quite be enough.
Yeah, Bobby's got to be the gem carry now. Looks like they were sort of allocating those gems to Sands for quite a while, but there's not much you can do about RBM when he gets up in your grill like that. Chino's going to be in trouble here. We saw a walking cane just used it by Bobby. No longer has that available to interrupt the.
Is Shade good? Yeah,
bubble.
Shade is good.
A big deal.
On certain maps with a lot of walls.
Just playing the safe game here. Kind of knows that eventually with some map control, Tribe could really threaten the gem carry. But here comes Sands for a bombing run. Notice Chino coming in for the left. There's going to be a real pinch into the back line. Initially looking at Zeus. Sands going to touch down. Luffy, of course, it's an easy cycle of the super when Sands is at point blank range. These gems are going to drop.
So they are going to kill him, but at the end of the day, we still have the gems on our side. Ideally, Ruffs doesn't really have the gem. I mean, it's the best other person than 8-Bit, but
now back in the mid. Bobby does have 9 though. This is a close
it's
call.
probably fine.
Available and this hypercharge coming in from Gray.
So Bobby's gonna get the gems. Countdown starts. We can get another gem though, so it's gonna be fine. We can reset. The only issue is that, I mean, you can pick up the gems right here. It's fine. We just need to get this last gem. If RBM can get it, we know Jackie's going to get it. We got it. We reset. RBM's still alive and one-shots to Jackie. They do have the gem, but we can once again reset if we need to. But this time around, we have a Jackie spawning in, and this is what SSG did. The TP, super fast Jackie. She does die, though. We still could reset, I think. We can still reset. We did. Holy smokes. The Jackie TPing again. This is exactly why they picked this comp. This is where the draft comes and shines, when they have the whole setup set up. But it's even. It's even, Steven. They TP. But it's not enough. It's so close. When does it stop gemming spawning at 14 gems? Whoever gets the 14th gem, and it's going to spawn on our side. Whoever gets... We have the 14th gem. I don't think there's any more that's going to spawn. We might win this game. No, they do. But we get it. We get it. Oh, no, but the Jackie. Oh. RBM has so much health. 3-0 from Tribe Gaming walking in a train.
Beautiful.
Absolutely.
Beautiful.
Luffy doesn't even know what he is looking at there. It ended up being a really close game, but it was an awkward situation.
Dude, why is Tribe just so good at the game?
Number of the gems. Bobby obviously really tried to make that one work. But I'm sorry, from start to finish, I felt like...
Why is Tribe just so good at this game?
Out of Tribe were dominant. Their gameplay was sublime. They really didn't break a sweat in this kind of matchup, and they'll be ready to take on any challenger in our grand final.
Really an unstoppable force. Tribe Gaming did it again. They're running through this region and are in the grand finals again. Last week, or last month, it was a 3-0 versus Code OG in last month's semi-finals. Now his former teammate Bobby has received the same fate. And how do we call it? They made the 3-peat happen, Ken.
Yeah, 3-peat, baby.
Yeah, it's a 3-peat.
Now it's our turn. We're going to play some ranked in between the next games. I don't even know if I want to watch the next games that badly. Maybe I will, but I kind of just want to watch Tribe. Can't bribe the Tribe. Fantastic. We have a tick. What are we doing with a stew on Bell's Rock? I like it. I like it. For some reason, I like it. Do I break open the walls or do I go with this? Did Tribe win the tournament? Tribe won the semifinals. They're now in the grand finals. Tribe is in the grand finals. I'm not gonna go Mortis. I don't want to get countered. What counters Stu? But nah, I don't really want to play Piper necessarily. What if we just go Brock? We're gonna go Brock. The reason I'm not gonna go Piper is because then if they play something aggressive, it's gonna be a problem. Okay, Carl.
Time to level up.
Okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna break open this, have some more movement. Alright, go like this, gonna go like this. Carl Bell tick, Carl Bell tick. Carl Bell tick. Carl Bell tick. Carl Bell tick. Carl Bell, Carl Bell. Yes, sir. Got him. Wait a minute. Oh my goodness, that was close. Alright. This is not very cool. Oh no, bro. Bro!
Carl is my name. Geology is my game.
Maybe I shouldn't have broken up all the walls, should I? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Got him. My team's too good. My team's too good. My team is too good. Who's better on the Brock, Wasim or Kevu? That's a good question. I'm always gonna vote for myself. Why am I not supering the tick? Okay, I'll do that more.
Time to move to the boom.
I'm actually not gonna break open the walls. I'm not gonna break open the walls. There we go, there we go. Gotta play patient, gotta play patient.
Don't do that.
Playing a little aggressive here, playing a little aggressive. I need help. I need help my team. Okay, guys. Well, maybe it's not okay. I mean, the fact that I even got one kill there was really good. Like, I should have died there and gotten nothing. Because my team did not help me at all. I mean, maybe it was hard to get to me or something. You could just TP onto Bell. TP onto Bell! Okay, maybe you just save the TP for next round. This guy kind of bad is actually kind of good. Not gonna lie.
I'm on top of my game.
What's the matchmaking? It's Masters 1. You can see it in the bottom left corner. Okay, super the tick. Super the tick. Super the Bell. Why not? Okay, we're gonna heal up. We're gonna heal up. I'm gonna go ahead shoot with one of these. Or not. I don't like facing the Bell. Whenever I face the Bell, we lose, so... Can I have not faced the Bell? Can we switch lanes, team? Team, I need you to switch lanes. If you just... Chat. The team doesn't know about switching. Like, whenever you switch lanes, that's when things change in the match. Wait, I killed the Carl? What the heck?
I'm on top of my game. Rocket Ray!
Got him! Beautiful. Beautiful work. 50 elo. Really? That is the lowest amount of elo you can get. Wowzers. What the heck? Oh, I thought I said bot 5, bot 4, bot 3 or something. Okay. Was that a 3v1 or was that a 2v1? I didn't know. Triple dribble, let's ban Stu. Bro, I got 90% algebra. Nice. Use Mortis or else you're not true Mortis main? Fine, I will use Mortis. I'm actually been itching to play Mortis. So I should have probably banned, like, okay, Stu is a good ban. The Super Ink tick shot worked. I told you. Good job. What's up, Wasim? I love watching your videos in my free time, WTuber. Thank you. Aw, man, this is not good for Mortis. Melody. I'd rather play Buzz. Like, I would love to play Mortis whenever I get the chance, but it's tough out here for Mortis. What should I play here? How long are you streaming? I'm gonna stream until the grand finals of the monthly finals. Juju. Carl. I don't know what to do here. Should I go Buster? Should I go Gray? No. Oh, this stinks. I wish I can go Chester. Wait, I could... No, I can. Okay. Will you watch Pioneers play? Should I watch Pioneers play or should I play Ranked? What do you guys think? Maybe I'll watch after this game. Play Ranked, play Ranked. Ranked. Watch it. Ranked. Ranked, not ranked. Play. I don't think my fan base is like a competitive, like, esports fan base, you know? I don't think... I could tell you guys, like, you just want to see, like, some ranked gameplay. So maybe we'll see. Barley? Okay. It's gonna be interesting. Yeah, because you're a content creator. Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. I never really streamed a monthly final, so I never really knew for sure. Oh yeah. Bang. I wish I could pick up the ball and do this at the same time. Wait, what? I was supposed to hit the Nita there. Yeah, this is too strong. This is way too strong. I can already tell. Shield it up. Shield it up. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and damage him. Wow. Can I snipe him? Snipe! Aw, man. No, what? Why would auto aim not shoot the Nita there? That is diabolical. Wow. Well, somehow they still haven't scored. It's in the corner. Like, we can literally corner this ball the whole game. It's going to be GG. I think their melody's alive somewhere. Oh, their melody's not happy. Let's just get out of the corner. I mean, it's a whole minute we could save our lives right now if we could score this. A whole minute. Just let me walk it in. Just let me walk it in, chat. Just let it go. Just let it go. Let it go. Okay. Wow, this is craziness. Well, that's not good. No, I was supposed to super. No. Okay, not like this. We're actually gonna lose this whole game. I could tell. I could tell. This is how it goes. You always lose like this. You get overconfident and you lose. Got him.
There will be retaliation.
Oh. Yes! Beautiful. I want to watch this, actually. I want to watch this. Let's see how much elo we got. Nice.
Position. BC Gaming, likewise, are dedicated to getting some supers of their own. Evex.
So this is the first match, and they haven't even... This is literally it. Like, we haven't missed anything. This is perfect.
His, teammates. And knowing also that Pioneers are not.
So Evex is the person who's helped me with a lot of YouTube videos. Patchy is a Mortis main, the first like Mortis main in existence.
They're going to win this
Diego
round.
Gamers, Giga Chad, Tyrant Star, Fade, and Zulon are the old tribe gaming.
Great start to the round for BC.
Especially with the Buster Super, now they can just walk forward. Fade is pushed to the fog. Gray is a single shot brawler, can't
But
multitask, and he will walk
Evex's
away.
team
White
has
Cloud
probably
goes
the
up,
best
BC
drafter in the
Gaming
game
win.
right now. Evex's team probably has the best drafter in the game. Listen, are you in college? No, I'm just full-time YouTube.
Besides that, they have Evex with the hypercharge. He's also lurking on the right side. A bit of.
They're all going on the right side.
They didn't see Evex, so they needed to check.
Evex already has his. Oh.
Punished by Zulon.
Zuzu.
In a winning position. And got way too close to Zulon. Now it's just Diego Gamer. He can still conserve and get some value for the next round, but I'm not sure why BC did that.
I'm not either. That seemed a little too much for me. I mean, Buster could do good damage, but even if he lands a pull and then a couple consecutive shots, Zulon could just Zulon could just drop the static.
All right, well played by KCP.
Better, I think that was definitely a mistake on my end.
Dude, Rafiki, it's so true though. Like I'm seeing it from a mile away.
It's quite a lot, but he is now
well advised
against.
Let's see what Genie thinks.
It's the risk of trying to sneak up on someone in the.
Genie is like a semi-pro. He is a pro. He's a pro. So.
Hyper. They're playing opposite though.
Let's see what a pro thinks.
KCP, unless Diego Gamer gets some shot. Good tags on the Patchy.
The bottom half. They're actually also letting this control go to Pioneers because. They don't really have the
I've always seen to wait for the end, but if they wait for the end, they got to make a play a little bit earlier than that, though, or the Sweet's just going to gadget them off.
Evex should use super and let Diego Gamer go for one free shot. And then just get super back for free because he's Buster.
With lots of supers, it's a
full
full house.
Slow Squeak would have went hard. Hit the slow squeak at the end game, and then boom.
When this fog starts
Long,
moving,
okay. I thought Slow Squeak would kind of cook here, though, like at the end game. Like you just like get a choke point, and then you throw a squeak super, and then
Diego Gamer?
Very close in.
Oh my god, Buster Shield.
Tyrant's gonna pull. Yeah, but Tyrant's gonna literally kill this Angelo with a TP.
Still alive, looking for the kill on Patchy. Zulon.
RTS too much damage. Zulon.
Well played by KCP. B. Well played. Well played.
Who's BC's drafter? His name is Vegeta. He actually used to play on the team, but he decided to start drafting.
Well played.
While Patchy steps in for him. Genie's not a pro.
Well, Thermo, welcome back.
Yeah, I guess you could say that, but I'll call him a pro for the fact that he has played in monthly finals multiple times.
Really difficult to just make it happen. In Pioneers,
I don't really know what they do different.
When is the main channel gonna get some love? Soon.
BC has a pretty good
So I'm
draft.
sure BC Gaming are kicking themselves a little bit for dropping that game.
It hurts.
Super later, might not.
quite a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah.
BC Gaming managed to catch Zulon by surprise.
No! That's how we doing? Yo, is this the
Vegeta's
real
coming a
Zeus?
full-time drafter. I don't think
This
so. I
guy
think.
is the real one before
I mean,
start
he
dating
could
my
be, but
laptop?
How they're gonna actually use
I think he's just
this
on vacation or
Buster
something.
Super in order to
Early,
get
right?
I don't know exactly what's happening.
This
He just
time
can't play
also,
right now for some reason.
Yeah, am I getting baited by a random?
gotten their supers online
I'm
quite
definitely
early
getting
on.
baited
Tyrant
by a random.
Especially.
Alright,
That
chat. I
teleport
think
is
I
gonna
got
be
baited by a random.
very instrumental.
Alright, I got baited by a random.
Action.
Alright, I thought it was the real one.
Happens, but
Alright, we should
BC
low-key
Gaming are
ban you. I'm
determined to
kidding.
Not let that happen too soon.
W
They are
bait, it worked.
Just enforcing the stalemate.
Zeus has never
because they
talked to
know
my
that they're
YouTube stream
going
before, so I
to
thought it could be him.
exercise their
He's on my
prowess
Twitch stream
quickly.
all the time.
Everybody just
Well,
trying to
Chad, I
start
just
up
got
close
you
to this.
baited.
Diego Gamer dropping one of
He
his
was
own.
watching
Zulon
you, yeah. Was he
trying to
watching me
navigate all
earlier?
this.
He's
A
my guy.
teleport from Tyrant. He's diving in.
Nice Buster
Doesn't
shield.
land enough tags though. 3v2 situation.
He's
Vex
moving up.
Misses the gadget. Diego
Get
Gamer
killed by
looking
Eve.
to knock an arrow.
I feel like
He's just
BC has a good
alone
draft.
with
They
Fade.
should be
Not
playing a
gonna
little bit
be able to
better.
Deal with all the health points of the. What we saw in that round number 1 of the previous game, but this time round 2, very different. A sneaky start here for KCP. Zulon on this left-hand side. They've seen Tyrant, they've seen Squeak, and now Zulon will finally pop out. So BC Gaming just make a safe rotate to the right-hand side.
Zulon was stealthily coming up that left side. I think he was hoping to find Evex off guard, like Evex allowed to happen on that right lane last time. Usually you see this played east versus west. Now it's west versus east. BC Gaming taking a
I'm not gonna lie, I just kind of want this to end as fast as possible so Tribe can start playing. So that's whoever is already winning. Pioneers, please win.
Note that Tyrant
Please.
has earned his hypercharge, by the way. It's a huge play waiting to happen towards the end of the round.
But at the same time, I do kind of want Evex to win, so
next one and
it's
just
tough.
good old-fashioned teleport.
But I want Zulon to win as well.
The stat boost is honestly, I think, the biggest part of Buster's hypercharge, and I think a lot of casual fans may not realize that it's just so powerful for these tankier brawlers to get the extra stat boost. Diego Gamer getting a stat boost of his own from his hypercharge, and Vex moving in as well, 2750, and he goes down. Patchy swooping in, it's a trade, 2v2 situation, trying to swipe through. Tyrant lands the final blow, and KCP will once again tie up the game.
3 hypercharges in 0 rounds won as a result. That one's got to hurt for BC. They used all of their late game utility. You see them scouting out some of those bushes as well. After game number 1, can't blame them for very thoroughly scouring these bushes.
Awesome, did
for
you do predictions?
any
Yes, I
pesky
did.
Busters or RTs that may be lurking there, but the positions are all obvious now. And the same sort of dynamic now ensues. BC Gaming quite disinterested in taking this early game aggression. Just gonna let Diego do his thing. Maybe Patchy like hits a gadget, but aside from that, they're going to exercise this Buster Super in the late game.
There's a nice gadget coming out of Fade. Forces Diego Gamer to use a gadget of his own, and now it gives a little extra ground for KCP. Patchy, preemptive pop once again, misses. Gives him a little bit of zoning, but not quite enough to be very effective. Another tag coming in from Fade, down to 350 HP. Diego Gamer nearly fell. Meanwhile, up top, it's Tyrant taking on Buster. Vex does have a hypercharge available as the fog closes in. All the action gonna go down. A couple purple buttons being clicked. Vex moving forward. Zulon teleports, downed. Now KCP are falling like
It's so intense at the end. I can't even keep track.
And tie up the set.
Dang it!
This is the BC Gaming that we expected. Not necessarily dominant like they usually appear to be.
Was
but
he even cheering for
still
Tribe? Yes, I
They
am.
managed to take down a pretty scrappy STMN.
Diego Gamer.
Quarterfinal. Now here in the semifinals, they are here. But this is a much different playstyle. They're playing pretty passively, and they're also...
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not watching
Actually,
this.
Pioneers throwing caution to the wind. They're trying to take the same side as BC, pressing them out.
I can't. I'm getting bored. I need my elo. While all the pros are playing, I will sneak into the top 200. Let's see who we play against. Just let me know when Tribe's playing. Why are you not sub to Genie? Because I'm not sub to anybody. I don't subscribe because I only want to subscribe to certain channels that I'll actually be watching on a daily basis. So I unsubscribed from everybody that I subscribed to earlier. Hey, Wasim, hey, Inferno. How long does matchmaking take? It takes a while, honestly. We might need to, like, find something to do in the middle of matchmaking. Because this is kind of boring. Clash Royale mid-match. I don't have... Well, I don't really play Clash Royale. I could play some Bloons Tower Defense. I'm gonna see what games I have. Because this matchmaking is actually becoming a real issue, so I need to find a solution. Watch the monthly finals. That actually makes a lot of sense.
Definitely gonna regret using that super. I mean, that would have been super helpful towards these in-game moments. It's just so much easier to land when you can see all your enemies. They're clustered together, especially in those buster compositions. One squeak super can really do some damage. Patchy, the Vex on this top right-hand side playing.
That makes a lot of sense.
Gamer now joining them in the grass. It's just KCP raining down on BC and left to the fancy footwork of BC to make sure they don't take too much damage before this in-game.
KCP are prepared. Zillan has his super. Tyrant has that and more with the hyper. Just up to this poison to force everyone to move in. Evex with the speed, with the shield now moving in. Tyrant.
Wow, look at that super, just perfectly blocking every person on the
He's in
team.
the smoke, has to go to the bottom left.
These games are just a repeat every time. We just wait until the storm.
For Patchy, BC Gaming now taking set number 1.
Why does Patchy always look like
Patchy,
that?
I don't think he can really believe it. He's basically just living in the moment now. But the thought that he gets to sub in for this team and they've made this deep of a run in the monthly finals.
Yeah, that's pretty exciting for Patchy.
To be a bit of a mind-boggling one.
Hey, we got a game. This is genius. Whoever recommended this is a genius idea. Okay, now we can play. We have first pick, so we ban some last picks. Let's ban Daryl. 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 Okay, we have the first pick, the best first pick on this map. I don't know, but you could pick some Brock action. Colt. Honestly, go Colt. I'm just worried they'll play Piper. Okay. Marwan Hart and Carnita Hart. And Wasim. Piper? No! I was about to click it. It's okay, though. No, I'm gonna break that wall, son. I'm gonna break that wall. I think you should go... Honestly, I don't know, brother. I don't know. Go whatever you want. I'm not a good player. Penny's a good choice. Well, we didn't pick Penny. I'm gonna break this wall, though, so I don't know if playing Juju with the water... I mean, it's probably fine either way. We need more OJ and records on the Wisdom channel. Okay, okay. Edgar. Wow. Okay. Should I go jump? I should probably go jump for the Edgar, huh? Alright. Hopefully this is okay. We go jump for the Edgar. 2 pro ranks on the enemy team. I don't think that's fair. I do not think that's fair. Edgar Janet, Edgar Janet, Edgar Janet. Arnita standing still. Later! Later, Edgar. Wait, Edgar actually on the save is bad, but like Brock on the save is pretty good. He actually got the kill. Yes, just far away. What the? I don't know why I used super as if that was gonna save me. I was trying to like get out of there.
I said, who put a curse on me?
What the? Okay, interesting. Dang it, man. I don't know what's going on right now. This feels so weird. Okay, it's not over yet. Oh man. How'd you get the name Wasim? It's my real name. My parents named me it. 2 rockets on safe. This is so chalked. How do I win this? Man. I can't hit the bell because they're a pro rank, but I'm a pro rank too, so just dodge better than him.
Oh no, you did. You got wrecked. For real?
Really?
Move those feet to the boombox beat.
I can't really do anything. Okay. The spell is just better than me, so she gets the elo. It's as simple as that. This is so bad, man. So why? Like, why don't I hit the bell, but she hits me? I feel like I just want to quit this game forever if I can't hit a bell, but she can hit me. Like, I know she's a pro rank, but what the heck? Like, what's wrong with my buttons? What's wrong with my thumbs? Why can she dodge, but I can't?
We'll see Zulon pick up yet another kill onto Diego Gamer. Pioneers in a strong position. BC Gaming pretty much trapped in their spawn.
Alright, let's see what the pros are up to. So BC Gaming's up 1-0, but Pioneers are about to take this next match. They're playing Buster, Chester, and Barry. Okay, interesting. Buster going in.
The full retake. Diego does
up to Barry.
We'll also see the same happen for Tyrant. Zulon's still alive, has
Barry's still alive.
And he's deep in enemy territory. Low-key, he can get out of this, just has to wait for the proper moment. And there it is. That hypercharge and the healing is enough to keep Pioneers safe and sound inside this radius.
Golly, Zulon
Alright, so
is doing such a good
Pioneers.
job of just
Congrats on the 1-1, guys. Congrats on the 1-1. Cleaning duty. First pick. I'm just gonna ban Melody. Or, you know, this ban Stu, actually. They're saying the Pearl was a misclick? Okay, good to know. Miko, Finks, Buster, Charlie. I don't have Charlie. Honestly, don't know what kills B. Could go Buster. Chester. I'm just gonna go Hank. I just feel like it. Mandy. Lock in Fang. Fang. That could have been a good pick. I have not played Fang in a long time. I watched all your vids. Thanks, CC. Piper kills B. That is true. But we have a meeple. Let's hope for the best. Dang it, man. They picked Ash. Why do good players always pick Ash and Stu? It's okay, though. I'm better. Like, I gotta stop being intimidated by good players and just think, I can do it. Like, I can win. They can make mistakes. They're human, too.
The seafood buffet. Let me see your war face.
There's like, what's going on?
How is prawn ready?
Wait, I pressed hypercharge! I'm getting carried right now. Well, well, well. Well, well, well. Well, well, well.
Let me see your war face.
Gotcha. Sorry, Bimo. Go back to Adventure Time. Hit you with one of these ones. Hit you, please. Can I hit you? No, he's not gonna let me hit him. Alright, we reset, we reset. I should not be facing the Ashe out of all people. Alrighty. We're winning, we're winning. Yes, sir. Beautiful.
Difficult for Shade to get rid of him. It's going to be a tough task for Poco as
Beautiful.
well.
We got
The fact that he
74
can
elo from
revive
that, if you're
himself
wondering.
as well is going to be
All right, let's see how these guys do.
central issue. He's already now
Since I was
pushing
just
down
playing
that left
Hank, I'm
side.
rooting for the
We're
Hank
gonna hand
team.
that one more to Tyrant
Hank,
than anyone else on
Shade,
locking down that left side
and
against Hank.
Poco.
But Zulon is here
Versus
as the current.
Doug!
He can hit through these walls, so
Doug,
FX is not as much of an
Ollie,
issue.
and B. Who is Doug countering? Shade?
Option 3 for the Hank. Or for the Shade, be Doug.
Okay, I mean, okay. Interesting,
Down
interesting.
the map, Diego Gamer forced away. Gonna move up and down, just trying to connect with the bubble, catch somebody off guard. Vex off to the races here. Does have the super and can go through those walls. Fade.
See how Doug does here. To be fair, remember when I played Doug and Bonnie here with Bobby? We actually almost won. So if there's gonna be a map to play Doug, maybe it's this one.
Trying to system. Well played here from BC Gaming, take control.
A heal from Patchy there could have been clutch, and he just used one now, but he has that hypercharge at his disposal as well. He needs to get the next heal so it can be a really impactful one. Diego Gamer.
Okay, he has the hot dog.
Hypercharge. He's almost got a kill on Zulon, waiting for that to expire.
Wait.
But did it a little too early.
Oh.
Trigger happy, but
Oh.
still managed to cycle some.
He respawned
hypercharge
him
out
so he
there.
could. Oh
Actually,
wow.
high IQ
He
play.
respawned him so he could
Thankfully
just
for the
pop
Pioneers,
him.
Tyrant is in place at the proper time, but I do
Listen's getting
think
PTSD
that
from
we
eating so many
actually
hot
saw decent
dogs.
play there from Diego Gamer in cycling his hypercharge again.
Yeah, well played just all around both of these teams right now. Tyrant's hypercharge really goes
Look at
to
Diego
show
Gamer
why
go. Look at
Beekeeper
Diego
is
Gamer
so
go.
lethal in this current meta. Zulon diving on in there will go down. 2v1
Okay, Vex,
situation.
get your
Vex
super,
with
get your
power
super.
Just gonna have to play it patient. Now Fade, striking, goes right at a Vex. They have him stunned. The hypnosis goes through. The other two respawn, so it's gonna take a second here. And KCP are gonna wait for Doug to kind of back themselves here. Make it a 3v3 situation, but this time it's gonna be KCP occupying the mid.
Evex having to back away. Zulon a top priority right now. We'll see Evex in the wall as well. Zulon gets to revive. Diego Gamer runs up the left side of the field. He has that super, but he's hypnotized by Fade in close range. Evex
Actually holding it down, but all these gonna go onto him. He's basically gonna have nothing he can do except for the fact that he didn't get stunned, he didn't get hypnotized, and now the control is on blue team. Evex going super quick. He even gets a little bit of a slash onto him, and that's a score. Shade is very quick. And just like that, blue team is gonna get 1 point into Brawl Ball.
For Pioneers to extend this one and get a goal in the last second.
We'll have to see who it was. A little bit. I had to hesitate there for a second, but just not enough time to punch that one through. It's going to be BC Gaming. Look, this is an interesting spot because once they see the shade again at a pro level, it's Hank, Jackie, and this Doug pick. I don't know if this is something they had in the back pocket. I don't know if pros just understand that this is kind of the next guy up when dealing.
I want to watch this Doug.
KCP just on the fly listed all the reasons I did for Jackie and Hank and said, "Oh, Doug kind of fits this, except he heals a little bit." Hard to say. Obviously, it didn't work out in game number 1, but I'm not gonna rule it out. I mean, I think it's still a possibility. It wasn't a runaway, but right now, the Vex running right towards that ball. Pass up to Patchy. Fade gets the hypnosis off, and Patchy healing. Now it's going to take Zulon and the entire team just to try and bring him down. They're still hovering.
Almost a suicide there by Patchy as well, as he was running towards. He just knew from his supercharge bar that he was going to get it by getting only one more hit. Whoa, Evex tried to rush that one in. He also got that assistance from Patchy because
Poco walking right on top of Doug for some reason. Interesting. What just happened?
Just to get the kill on Zulon.
Did Doug not just use super? He didn't. Okay, I thought he just used super and somehow Poco canceled it. I don't even know how Poco killed the Doug. I need to watch that back. All right, here you go. He's revived, and he's already lost all his health. Here comes Evex. Hits all 3 of them. Walks a little forward. Not going to walk too forward, though, so he doesn't get hit. Goes right through the wall. Wowzers.
Teammates got the kills. Perfect play coming out of BC Gaming.
There you go. He gets the ball. He throws it back, and then his teammate throws it right back into the middle.
To the left side, and it has an odd exchange where it now actually moves over to the right side. We'll see a little respawn here.
Evex getting more supers. He's even faster. It's just Shade is powerful. Shade is powerful.
A wide open goal for BC to secure.
There goes BC.
And the set heads their way.
It was certainly an interesting one. I don't mind the creativity.
Carnita. We lost the game with you. Can we win this time? I'm gonna ban B, but I could also ban Stu. I would love to ban some Stu, actually. I do not want to play against a Stu. Okay, we have to win this game at all costs. Pick. Okay, let's just think about it. What can we pick? B. Ooh, Miko. Kenji. Okay. Want to go Brock to open the walls? Is that what it is? Gray or Brock? I don't know about this one, chat. I don't even know what I would pick here. Buster. Hank. L. Should I go B? Should I go Buzz? Brock? There's no way Brock is the move here. Carl. I'm gonna go B. Chuck. Go Mortis. Mortis would get popped by Hank. What's your opinion on the new Katana Kingdom music? I really like it. It reminds me of like Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2. Lobby music. Alright, best of luck, guys. Best of luck. I will get the Hank. I will get the Hank. I can get all of them, basically. I feel like our Kenji should go on the Miko, but I'm not sure about that for sure. throwing.
Be cool.
I just can't hit a bell today, apparently. Can't hit a bell today. If I went Chuck, we would have won, but I just don't know how to play Chuck. But this would be a beautiful Chuck situation.
Be cool. Believe in yourself. Let me be. The hive never forgets.
11-0.
So many specimens to discover. So many specimens.
I'm not having a good time. I'm not having a good time at all.
Let's see what's buzzing.
Would have been complicated, but
I don't wanna
they
be here
did
anymore.
Need a brawler that would fulfill the role of playing mid, and Piper is going to be better at this job than Bell. She can two-tap the Bell. She also has the homemade recipe at her disposal, but it looks like she brought homemade recipe because she had nothing for Patchy in close range.
Okay.
The loss of lane on that left-hand side from Tyrant into Patchy just made it a problem.
BC
Carried
Gaming,
over to
you
Zulon,
got
who
this.
traditionally Piper,
Please.
Great matchup into Bell with a little outrange, a little extra damage, and a little extra distance. Patchy
Beautiful.
once again moving down the map. The substitute for
It's
BC
crazy. I
Gaming,
cannot believe,
looking
like-
a hero here in set 4.
BC Gaming really is
So
just on
much
top.
pressure.
Diego Gamer and
Now
Evex.
exercised by BC Gaming. They just gotta keep
Is it
this
the
up for a
drafts or
little
is it the
bit
skill?
longer.
I don't know.
Got the nest eggs now littering the field. Zulon wants it. Oh, did he know that the nest egg was in that specific position? What? He was piloting around that so effectively, and he also managed to chime in to help Fade win that lane on the right. This is absolutely key for Pioneers. This is the beginning of the comeback. They just have to keep the pressure up and maintain BC Gaming's position in the spawn trap. Evex is doing his best on the right side, but he falters no matter. BC
10
Gaming
gems,
got
baby,
that
10
one last
gems.
gen that they needed. They're retreating back from the back left, a
This
bit
is
of a
good.
hazardous position for them, especially with this hypercharge now appearing on the right side, and Tyrant ready with the super.
Zulon.
No,
good
no.
activated, does have a hypercharge, and they're in that corner. They do get the reset. Tyrant circling around him like a vulture. Patchy with a gadget. Tyrant, they do get the reset.
Patchy?
Tyrant circling around him like
Oh
a
my God.
vulture. Patchy with
No,
a
no,
gadget.
no.
Tyrant has to hit this
Oh my
launch
God,
pad
no way.
quickly.
Oh.
They got tabbed, but
Oh.
They can reset though, low-key.
Yeah, they can reset.
No, they can't reset. They need one more kill.
Okay, and not enough time for Pioneers, really,
Oh,
unless
really?
Yeah, they have to get a
seriously
kill on
executing
Patchy.
the
I don't think they have enough
right
map
now.
control.
Not enough time to tie this one
Yeah, they don't have enough
They gotta
map
get a
control.
closer
They don't have enough
Yes,
time.
BC is about to be
Just
our match
kills. What it would
point!
take. Fade, he's marked up. Zulon him with homemade recipe.
Oh
Misses it.
Wow.
Safe and sound in the back right, and a match point coming in for BC.
BC is about to be our match.
Okay.
Identical to what we saw last time. Janet just lost early.
BC
Ball popped up
versus
with the tail
Tribe
spin, got
Gaming?
Janet,
Is that what's
and
gonna
as a
happen?
result, it carried over directly into Piper, and Piper up close isn't going to be able to hang with Patchy. It's just part of the problem. There were a couple early lane victories.
Come on,
for
Patchy. Nice
As a result,
burn.
they got a
Nice burn.
decision here from KCP early on. They saw it was an
Look
issue
at those
last
hits
time,
from Diego
so they're gonna shoot
Gamer.
a few Zulon shots that way, make Patchy's life a
Full
little more
control on the
difficult.
left side.
Didn't work, though.
Evex.
Fade still contesting on
Good
that right-hand
damage. He
side.
has no
Zulon
ammo.
now forced away, and Tyrant just hasn't really found a way to work around these walls. Patchy is lurking.
I would say it was
Evex
also
controls the
important,
right
though,
side
that
now.
he was
Burn
able to
onto
stay alive
Piper.
on this left
Tick,
side
tick,
because
tick.
last time he died
Goes
quite
the
early.
timer
He
as
went
their
to
dreams
Swanson
of
with
getting
the
to
CC
Brawl
timer on the
Cup
left side. He just doesn't have any CC to deal
fall
with
away.
Whoa,
I'm trying to
but
cast like a
Sue
professional.
on the marksman.
I actually want to
Hasn't
practice. What if like I get?
gotten
What if
down
I
the
get
left side. He has had to forfeit this position.
asked to draft one day? I gotta practice, you know.
Kill on Tyrant, blowing up just a little bit of those walls on the left side. Diego's now coming in for the pinch, and it's successful. Excellent positioning from Diego and Evex.
Excellent positioning.
Nicely done, and lots of kills.
Do I have a
going
caster's
down.
voice?
TCP
I don't
doing
think
their
so.
best, but it's not enough to grab a single gem so far. Diego Gamer with all 9 in his pocket, 2 nest eggs down. So even if they want these gems, they're gonna have to trip over these mines. Manly does it. Now a gadget. Bob for Piper, Patchy cycling through, swoops in and
They
out.
get the 10 gems, but it costs them all the resources. Patchy's low health. He's gonna get even lower, but he does get the burn.
Down into nothingness.
All 10 gems will land onto Diego Gamer, meaning his 2 teammates can go in and cause havoc. He does die though, but their whole team is still in spawn by now. Is it BC Gaming versus Tribe Gaming? Hold on. If everyone hits their shots right now, it's possible. He does not hit the shots. Wow, even the little star it did hit him, but the timer was done.
They've done it. Patchy looking for another thing on his phone to show to the camera, but he's just a little bit too late. BC Gaming onto another
I can't believe it.
finals. Would you believe it? The 3rd month in a row.
Would you believe it? That sounded like some commentary from Cars. Let's go. Tribe Gaming is about to play. We're gonna see if we go in 3 monthly finals in a row. Was he should get Masters 3 with Toxic Genie? I'm so down.
They're the only ones that are playing with the sub all season long that actually have managed to win a match, and now they're in the grand finals.
The grand finals. Genie's loud, bro. Yeah.
Pretty good pointer there. That lane on the left side. It was a very unlikely matchup. The Curl against the Janet, Patchy against Tyrant. Janet really didn't have a good time.
Yeah, and especially considering how early on in the draft Janet went, it was just really hard to make.
Was he your least favorite brawler besides Tick? Least favorite brawler is Surge.
Retirement obviously did not.
They ruined your flawless predictions. You gotta vote for BC Gaming. Actually, you know what? I also voted for Pioneers. I don't know why I thought it. I think because yeah, I just had a feeling. But no, they still are the top 2 in the North American region. Surge because he counters Mortis, Buzz. That's why.
Tribe were so far the only ones to not see a set 5. Now this one has been a bit quicker as well. It's a 3-1 overall, and we have the same 2 teams in the monthly final.
This is gonna be good.
Of this monthly final once again.
You have Tribe Gaming win it all? Okay.
Versus BC
Here we go. 8 minutes.
We talked about some unlikelihoods at the top of the show.
Dang, I don't even want to play another ranked game because I feel tilted. I feel so tilted, but there's literally 8 minutes until the match. 8 minutes until the grand finals. 8 minutes. Well, some who's in Tribe, it's RBM, Killer, Luffy, and Zeus. Who's gonna win? It's gonna be Tribe. I think Tribe's gonna win. They've been dominant all month long.
Years since then.
You can watch while we're in matchmaking.
And both of those teams are actually going to
honestly, I just want to watch this match. I'm learning like next time I'm probably just gonna stream just the grand finals because I already lost all my energy, and I guess I'm most interested in the last match.
I don't know. This whole region is just super sweet, and the viewers are as well. The MVP
Patchy, that does not look like him.
Kenny, it's Patchy.
A little recency bias for me too there, but that Carl set for
he's
me
the
was really
MVP.
good. I think especially in that game number 1, he was a big reason
he's a
why
sub.
they were able to go with it, and just being able to jump in here, be a support brawler like we saw in this second set.
Tribe is on 100% win rate in scrims. There's no way that's possible. 100% win rate.
He's always been a good player. He's had some close.
See you next stream, CSCC.
Events, but one of the better ones in North America over the last few years. So to hear he retired was definitely a bummer, selfishly. But obviously do what you gotta do as a player. But I mean, he's jumped in, and it hasn't looked like he's lost it at all.
I think there's a ghost in my room.
Make sure you get your snacks ready, your drinks. It's time for the grand final. But first, we're gonna head into a pretty quick break.
Okay. Interesting. Well, we'll get that handled later. It's kind of blurry. There you go. Alright. Sus. It's a very weird team, very good. The draft is very unusual way. They draft in a very unusual way. We had to adapt to their style of playing. Oh. We had to adapt to their style of playing. And during the first monthly, we didn't expect this. It ended up badly for us. We lost the first set and decided to change things up. Okay. Bud's Rico. Yeah, he could just go Hank. Oh, okay. If I play Hank, where are they gonna go? Primo? Like, realistically, if I go Hank, where are they gonna go? Nothing. They can't go anything. Nothing can counter Hank here. Shelly. Okay. Interesting. I still think we're okay. Pro rank.
I might be a shrimp, but I ain't no wimp. This means war.
Okay. Rico, I don't know what you're doing. Okay. Okay. Beautiful.
I'll give you shrimp. I'm in the grill zone.
I don't know how I've lost all my health. Okay. Seem, do you like cleaning duty? I don't know. I think I like it just as much as bounty, I guess. Which is not much.
I was prawn ready.
Okay, let him waste that gadget. Perfect. Now he has no super to his name. No super to his name. Oh my gosh.
You get food
I'm losing my lane and we're losing the game. That's how it goes. Lose your lane, lose the game. Okay. I don't like this. Let me go on the right lane. Let's switch things up. I'm losing against Shelly. I'm not having a good time. This is kind of annoying me. Oh my gosh, this Carl's insane. I don't know if the Rico's alive. Of course he is. Alright, buddy. Really? Man, this guy is really good at this game. Why is this Shelly doing so good?
Something smells fishy.
This is so difficult. So apparently Shelly was the pick that counters me. I mean, I don't know, man. It didn't seem like it would, but this player is just good at the game.
The gap and lock one of those brawlers down.
Kit
That's too much trouble once that super's developed.
in knockout.
Again.
Okay.
Always going to be, is there enough follow-up?
We have a Hank Angelo. I like it.
Base up for BC Gaming. It's very clear what they're trying to do. Tribe have, you know, a base
Grand finals of the entire monthly finals. Tribe Gaming have won the last two. Can they go 3 for 3? Can they go 3 for 3? Tribe Gaming, come on.
Can occupy a large area. Think about like Gale's attack as well. That's the level of breadth that we're looking at for Finks. So should be able to scout out some of those situations.
Grand finals of the whole shebang. We got a Finks out in the open.
Pretty much right now which strategy they're going to go with here.
This does look scary. I will be honest.
Cardboard box going to be deprioritized, and now they're going to be focusing on building up that ollie.
They're gonna wait for the Kit Super, go onto the Ollie. Ollie's gonna go forward. He's gonna have to get somebody, really. That's how it goes. Will we be able to hit shots before they go in? We'll have to find out.
Does basically nothing when that super's up.
Yeah, it's a great point. I mean, those shots are going to slow to a crawl when they're inside that Fink Super, and he will be able to move aside pretty comfortably. Really handy brawler. Kind of nice in, in these knockout games, because right at the critical moment when you know your opponents are trying to take advantage.
Here we go. First match of the grand finals. Okay, come on, Zeus. Do something. RBM? Oh no, oh no, oh no. He got stunned, he got stunned. Is that the strategy? Oh wow, Diego Gamer was quick with the jump. I've never seen that. The freeze Hank strategy.
I guess it could be slightly worse, but it's acceptable. RBM now can hide back behind these walls and still get damage on MX. This is far from over.
The use of the gadgets here has been fascinating because we saw some unconventional things applied here. A lot of times you see the Finks actually used with the recall gadget, the one that returns you to the state you were just a few seconds ago. Instead, it was used to lock.
Okay, wasted the Ollie super. That's good. That means we could reset. The thing is, we wasted our Angela super.
To jump up at the correct moment. BC Gaming are having a tough time also chipping through the health that RBM has to work with. They don't really have the damage to do so. And it's feeling like a Tribe Gaming win right here. If anything, they want to deny.
Hank keeps his bubble even if he gets hypnotized.
Been kind of unsuccessful.
Win.
RBM's going to clean over here. I mean, Evex is going to give it his best shot, but won't be able to deal with Zeus by the way.
Wait a minute, wait a minute. Okay, there we go.
And Zeus has gotten a hypercharge.
Good stuff, Tribe. Good stuff.
It's going to be so important. If there is any form of hard engage that comes down, Zeus. The fact that his little pool can move.
Thing is, I'm not really like into this because I already feel like so confident in Tribe that I'm not even afraid. Like I need them to make me afraid so I can actually get intense. Because this just looks so easy. Like Tribe just never loses. It feels too easy.
Stood still inside the bushes. Very easy for Zeus to pick him up. Now again, it's about dodging that early poke damage. Patchy struggling with that in this occasion again, but Diego Gamer's gotten close. Shows himself, goes for a swing. Zeus with a gadget jumps out.
He's on him. Here we go.
RBM is actually ready to fire back. Both he and Zeus have their hypercharges ready. Evex and Diego Gamer now backing up. They combine.
Ollie does not go in.
Ready to commit at all. Ideally, they could have softened up some of the enemies first, but didn't really look like it was in the books for them.
Big hit.
RT's just not had the damage.
RBM's gonna go in, I think.
The fact that he is reliably hitting.
Bang! Bang!
Diego Gamer gonna be the second to last one to fall just before
1 point to Tribe Gaming.
Clean up flawlessly.
Yeah,
I can 3v1 Tribe easily, brother.
From Tribe Gaming and,
go get a job.
Just how bad it is for MX to give up that.
I want Tribe to win Worlds, me too. What's good, Wisdom? What's up?
Hank, and he himself
yeah, they are esports players, or I don't know who you're talking to. Is Kit good on the map? Yeah, Kit's good if you have like a Kit, Daryl, Kit, Ollie. It's a pretty good strategy. Uh-oh, watch out. You could jump. Good.
He was aggressed very early on.
So Kit has the invisibility gadget, or yeah, instead of the cheeseburger. So it basically means his whole Ollie strategy is not even that good in the first place. If you don't have cheeseburger, what's the point?
Close the gap versus Diego Gamer. For now, though, BC Gaming has found the chance to retreat into the confines of their home base, but they don't have any more room to retreat. It's time for them to actually...
Frozen!
Evex, frozen over here on the right side.
Oh my goodness. It's just so easy. It's so easy. It's so easy.
They've been outdrafted. I don't think he's really interested at all. He's also keeping himself on low health to minimize the supercharge that Tribe Gaming is able to get out of him.
Yeah, good little note to pick up there. It looks like this Finks gadget forcibly separates the Kit from the Ollie. So that's why Diego Gamer actually ends up going down first there while the Ollie gets locked in place. That seems like a backbreaker. That's the last thing that Diego wants because the whole point of him joining up with Evex is to shield his relatively low health pool.
It's really interesting because BC Gaming obviously were not expecting.
He missed that. He missed his gadget.
To this, let them fully
Can Zeus clutch?
To that Finks.
Nah.
Though,
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Win in this round.
Okay. So what did they figure out? I don't know. They just
rapid one.
They got the Hank in a bad spot.
The fact that Luffy was not actually prepared with that gadget, it's got to be off cooldown now. And BC Gaming have also realized that. Okay,
they're being a little aggressive here, RBM.
That we don't combine actually. The Kid super able to freeze RBM. It's 2v2. Hypercharge from Zeus is able to poison down Evex. It's Patchy versus the world.
Just wrong choice of target there, going after that.
Well. 1-0. The fastest 1-0 I've ever seen in my life.
Drops legs to actually punish that. So like you said, I agree. I think an outdraft there for Tribe Gaming. The Angelo is very powerful on this map because, of course, he gets off the mark so fast that it can shoot the enemy team while they're still on like that little straight corridor that leads out into the open.
Too easy.
Early damage.
All right.
Very, very punishing stuff. Angelo and Hank on the same.
Okay, we got a minute 30. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick and I'll come back.
Just a little reminder here, again, those two teams have been back-to-back standing in the monthly finals in this region. Both times it was a 3-1 for Tribe Gaming. Just to put on a little bit more pressure for BC. We still believe in you guys though. Just maybe get a little bit of a better draft. You really weren't a fan of it, Uber. Kit and Ollie, it just seems like Kit has better synergies with other brawlers.
I mean, Diego Gamer, I don't even know necessarily if you want to be jumping to a teammate all that often, especially because she got completely countered by the Finks gadget. I think as soon as Diego realized that, wait a minute, why am I dying first? Even though I'm still attached? Oh, I'm not. I've been forcibly split apart. I think at that point, you really have to change your game plan. And yeah, I agree. You got to jump on someone. Not the 11, 12,000 health Hank, though, ideally. In that situation, RBM was low, right? In this replay, Diego Gamer was able to clean things up. So it also looked almost effortless when BC Gaming were able to win a round. But, you know, maybe there's other options you want to dive on. If you can get the Angela, that does seem pretty amazing. Tough breaks there for BC Gaming. Solid drafting from Tri Gaming. It's really hard to see too many of these teams put a real dent on these opponents. They are the best in this region for a reason. And honestly, even if BC Gaming win, they can't catch them at first seed right now because they are more than 15 points apart.
I hope BC Gaming had time to scrim the finals maps, even with their sub, because it's a map that Tribe Gaming has already played in their quarterfinal. Could be an advantage now for BC if they have been paying attention and looked what Tribe was playing there. Maybe they can ban it out or pick it up themselves. Or an advantage for Tribe because they are playing this map for the second time today. They are very used to it by this point. Ring of Fire. The Draco Chester was the comp that Tribe Game was showing us. Let's see if the same three brawlers are going to be within this draft ready.
Yeah, and we can talk also about like draft preparation here. You said just a moment ago, like, I wonder if they had time to scrim the finals maps. And yeah, I have exchanged a few messages with Evex actually literally maybe 30 seconds ago, and he's informed me that they have no prep whatsoever, and they had no time between the sets or matches to do anything. They don't even have data on these last several maps.
Still believe in you guys.
Yeah, that's so true. I mean, this is the real-time communication as well. I think those messages actually will reach them, which is, you know, a very sweet thing because they are, you know, tuning in and paying attention. But this is rough for BC Gaming. To repeat, they just don't have preparation for this, while the opposite has to be true for Tribe Gaming because they have the finals in their sights.
Heading into draft now, folks. Ring of Fire, our second map only. Tribe Gaming.
Okay, I'm back.
Set lead. We have Lou, Hank, Lumi.
We're in. Ring of Fire, Hot Zone. Lou, Lumi, Hank, Belbo,
Could be another B
Lola.
Here. Chester's open as well. Draco 2, all three of those bowlers
B.
that played before are open, and they indeed are gonna start the draft.
Whole chat spamming with some.
As they did against Mountain Man FA Uber.
Yeah, this is the plan. I mean, they have this sort of nailed out when they go to this map. There are brawlers at their target. Lola also and Bo out of the picture.
Ring of Fire.
The picks you called out are a great shout. All of them excellent on this kind of map. Really, really potent. You may not feel like you have to play the Draco necessarily here. Obviously, there's no like, sort of Hank at large, so you know, you don't have to sort of deal with that. Stu gonna come in.
Nice prank, guys. Nice prank.
Kind of if at all. Can BC Gaming possibly put together? My guess is probably none. I mean, I don't really know how you're supposed to come into this kind of matchup already. Like, are you expecting to make it into a grand final with a substitute player?
Stu.
More on scrimming for the maps in the series that would at least guarantee that you'd make it to Dallas, right? That quarterfinal. Here, we just might be on the other side of tomorrow. These guys might have no idea really what's happening. They're just, you know, trying to see what works.
This isn't poor preparation. This is just prioritization. They need to make it to LAN, and there's plenty to win at LAN besides stuff just for your region. Okay,
Carl, I don't think that's a good pick because I think B beats Carl.
Facing the unkillable enemy in the grand finals repeatedly, but they still can fall back to that intuition. That's something that we discussed earlier, is that they're still really good players and they have this raw talent when it comes to the draft, when it comes to playing the brawlers individually.
Chester beats Stu, Chester beats Carl. Good pick, good pick.
Do this versus Tribe, who have been looking into the
Hank.
future, sort of scrying in terms of which brawlers are going to be most effective.
That's what I would pick, but that's why I'm not a pro player.
Excellent. Like,
I actually was like, I don't know. Like, I would go Hank. Like, that's literally what I'd go. What are they gonna go?
It is attached to, and I think
Lou or
stuff like that is
Daryl. No, Hank.
Well, 2 out of 3 from Sunny already.
Gray, no.
The brawlers that are available.
Draco. So at least they win a tank like I was thinking. So I wasn't completely far off.
And BC
Hank is banned? Okay.
If they'd have time, if they'd watched the prior games to try,
All right.
they would have known to expect this. But god darn, this comp is so well rounded. We know that Draco is an absolute nightmare. Hank is not available. Is there not available?
Dude, Chad, do they have the same exact draft as they had last time when they won?
Here?
I'm so surprised.
Chad, do they have the same exact draft
Only they watched.
of when they beat Rafiki like 6 hours ago on this map?
All right.
I'm pretty sure they do.
goodness.
Get your socks on.
8-bit.
8-bit. I don't think it's enough.
It's wonderful. Okay, so hear me out here.
I mean, 8-bit could be okay, but I think B is just gonna
really,
farm.
But it is a way of dealing with that B. Dude, we're all
I feel like the B is
Wasim
just
do
gonna
eating trash until I master Ash. Okay, I'll write that one down.
Like, I'm so happy. And then you're like, we're all so happy right now. I'm like, no.
Wasim, can I please be in a vid? If you want to be in a vid, join the Wasim Discord server. We ping people for vids all the time in there. Well, not all the time, but well, like, yeah, pretty much all the time. But it's not that often. But it's...
true.
In my opinion, I would have gone Buster, but Draco does the same thing. I guess they wanted Draco for.
Did you watch Wasim do the Maturino yesterday? I did peep in, but I didn't see the result. What ended up happening?
Alright, Chad, Patsy's on Stu. It's his bro.
Okay, let's see this. Let's see this.
Like 3K Stu, I think.
That's going to be poking at him.
Let's see what he can do.
But already,
If they're not winning with the Patchy Stu, it's over.
Allows Zeus onto the point. There's a heat ejector drawn out of Diego Gamer.
20-0.
Feels like it's good enough for him to go.
It's over.
Zeus is pretty much straight lining this forward.
Patchy has no
though,
help.
is
Oh
doing
my
the thing
gosh.
On Stu, it's one of his most
Chad,
comfortable
they're down
callers.
30-8.
One that he's actually really well known for.
Oh my
but it's not
god!
enough to completely
Patchy looking
circumvent
adorable
this
on his
defense
skin. Yeah, that is
Tribe
his skin.
Gaming has established. That throws the turret down for you.
Yeah, that's kind of nice.
Okay.
You know, and that means you can go for the boosted booster instead. Big fan of that.
It just, it's, why does it just look, they just make it look easy. They just make it look so easy.
And he's able to wrap through now, and he inhabits the bushes. Patchy, able to avoid most of the devastation from that bomb.
This is so inspirational.
But then there's Zeus. Then there's RBM to step up. There's just layers and layers of final.
They got the
bosses
speed,
here.
but it's just gone. RBM just making it look easy.
There are numerous challenges on the field. I have to name number one as being Zeus.
Wow.
He's such a
This is just
player.
diabolical.
Maybe even like stealing the show.
How is he so
and then also placing
good?
him on that B, which has run the show so many times in a row.
How are they so good?
Is a recipe for success.
This
Nothing
is
that
crazy.
Really could do into that. There was a mentality there with, okay, 8-bit can compete with that B, like toe-to-toe at long range. It's going to be slightly worse. There is a possibility of setting up the turret and then getting like an.
Tries making the other team look like Edgar Randoms. He's wiping his face, wiping.
And B eats
Oh
those
my
directives.
goodness.
I feel like we've gone from WWE style commentary to golf because Tribe Gaming are just not really giving us any space to believe in BC Gaming after that showing. Very one-sided round. We're going to run it back.
Okay, Zeus is finally missing. Somehow he hits that shot onto the thing. I would have missed that, and bang, he's just dead. He's just, they're all dead.
That left lane, Patchy on the right. He was shut down by Luffy, who also swapped over to the right side. RBM's going to have a tough time on the left side, but Luffy's got his back. Now Patchy rushing in pretty much solo and only needed one more shot to finally eliminate Zeus.
Okay, Zeus is going to heal up, but he's still in the zone. He's dodging, he's dodging. But now he's going to have to back up.
Those bushes of the pest, but RBM is back to cause yet another infestation of these bushes. It's distracting.
Now Luffy's helping him walk up because it's a little scary for Zeus to walk up, but he's not even afraid. Zeus walking up, he doesn't end up getting the kill though. All right, first mistake. Poison! Is it really a mistake? One mistake is just a little bit of fear. And bang!
Any semblance of BC Gaming control.
That chest driver chart is so strong, you just literally poison someone, they're just dead. Look at that, Chester. Yawning. Yawning in the face of the second place team. And it's 2-0 up for Tribe.
Zeus backs up here, and Patchy slowed up by that iron.
Wow.
He could not even get the touch. Here's Tribe Gaming.
Wow.
100 to 12%. Extremely
Who does the draft for Tribe? His name is Killer17. His name is Killer17.
It's falling apart right now. We didn't even see.
You're Kevin's teammate. We got to round 5 in the match arena. Okay, how many rounds is there in the match
There were
arena?
a few plays where it's like, oh,
Total.
cool, they got a kill, and it was immediately rectified by Tribe Gaming because they got the counter or they got the trade or something like that. And
Tell
that's
him, ready, set,
exactly
tell
what
him.
We observed in Knockout as well. It continues here, and it only becomes more dumb.
We kind of expected that, right? Already coming into draft, we're talking about how maybe they didn't really have time to get the prep in for the finals itself because they made certain to get those
400 damage a pop.
For the other rounds. 8 kills on Luffy here to Zeus on 12. That's ridiculous, honestly. The numbers itself, the draft, all speaks for Tribe Gaming, Uber.
Yeah, I mean, and Zeus, as you can see, never really left the point. That has got a whole lot to do with both RBM and Luffy just like running interference in front of him, basically diving into BC Gaming's bush side of the map. Watch it here. Luffy will go from right and cross across the point to the left constantly, not only, you know, causing problems for Patchy, but also making sure like MX doesn't have any space. Like he cannot just sort of sit back.
Is this the grand finals? Yes, this is the grand finals.
When you have side lanes that are winning so heavily and an incredibly powerful mid that has a lot of self-peel, I'll call it, in terms of, you know, like built-in slows, it's really hard to overcome. And I mean, yeah, the look on Diego Gamer's face is like, yeah, they got us. Honestly, they got us in the draft. There's really not much we can do about it.
Yeah, I think you figured it out here, Uber. We commented on Zeus's Bree before, and he just looks like a menace on this bowler, just tapping left and right. And as you mentioned, the 2 lanes just constantly winning. There was no chance for BC Gaming. Now their last hope is going to be Super Beach, and I would recommend banning B here. Ready?
Yes, it has been a massive issue. Get rid of the stuff that dictates
Bravo.
the meta currently. There's going to be plenty more powerful stuff on the table. I think the weakness here really is that BC Gaming, they don't really know what Tribe is going to ban. They don't have a semblance of what they want to play. They just don't have the stats. They're going to have to rely on intuition. But that only can get them anywhere after these blind bans come through. That's where the mind games come through. That's where the rock, paper, scissors is possible. And we actually saw one of those scenarios earlier today where a team just found themselves checkmated simply off of the bans.
Dynamite, Stew, Barley, B, Lumi, Hank.
As well as the Stew.
So our team banned both throwers and a Stew. Their team banned like a bunch of first picks.
But also, the Poco is wide open.
Poco.
And a little cringe, you know? Bring that Lou in. It's a little cringe. It's putting out here, guys. Maybe something a little more hard hitting. It's definitely been when available, it's been
Squeak.
picked up more frequently.
Chester, Carl.
Very powerful to be able to cycle supers and hypercharge it.
Hey, got it.
For a long period of time. It's also really dirty against Hank because you can just pop his bubble by
BC is a bunch of bums. Well, BC is the second place team in the entire region, so.
Going to the dark side. Don't do it, brother. Stay in school. Stay in the right lane.
Lou? I would have hoped for a meeple here, honestly. Maybe in max for a mid. And throwers, yes, 2 of them are.
Are you going to play ranked after finale? I probably won't. I could tell I'm in a losing mood right now, so I'm probably just going to lose Elo, so there's no point of playing. I need to like eat, rest, and then play.
Like, okay, there's the max as well. You talk about Juju, I think that gets even stronger here because that that Stew is out of the question in terms of wall break. Jackie now going to be the
BC replaced Vegeta for Patchy. Yeah, he's subbing in because Vegeta had something to do, I think. But Vegeta's at least
they're sort of flying by the seat
drafting for them
right now. Now, Tribe Gaming were prepared for something like
so
this.
Countering a Chester with a max Jackie. Okay, interesting.
That they can think of and think of a way to solve.
That looks doable. That looks pretty strong.
But they have started with something that is a pretty.
Benton 1 is going to get pro rank before you. He probably will because he has pro friends that will help him.
Pretty insane. Killer obviously has.
They are insane.
Razuin and Nathan.
Actually, that would make sense. Providing the drives. Okay, what is this? A Willow? All right, we gotta hold on up here. Obviously, this is a pick that we've seen offered on Brawl Ball.
Are you gonna do a video of a Hyra hitting 200k? I probably should do something around that.
Really, really powerful, but there was some.
I wonder if Hyra would ever collab with me. Willow and Ash.
Damage, first of all. You're also susceptible to things getting in close range. Now, you have a gadget that you can work with. You can dive.
I'm excited to see this. I'm excited to see this.
It's going to be quite effective for fending off a push, say, from Patchy on this Jackie, which I anticipate he will be playing since he's a really good Jackie. And I think Willow will also just be quite effective in dealing with that because you don't have to kill the Jackie in order to get that mind control.
Okay, Shade comes in here. We are getting some pretty crazy picks coming into Super Beach. I'm definitely here for it. That's a brawler that Diego Gamer can use to really threaten Zeus, no matter where they are on the map. 2 brawlers that can essentially bypass walls might indicate that BC Gaming want to be the aggressors here, Tribe, though, they like to play at that pace, right? They're an up-tempo team. That's why they tend to drop sets here and there. We saw it at the start of the day. In their first series against Mountain Men, they wanted to get aggressive, wanted to push up even on those bounty maps, and it did come back to bite.
RBM with Ash is Tensai with Max, okay? RBM with Ash is Tensai with Max.
Let's see what they've got for us.
They corner the ball. Zeus going into the floor, and he is killing Diego Gamer.
Really bad reload speed. Is that Jackie? He will eventually fall to the effects.
There you go, RBM.
And it's just FX on the top side.
But Evex is on that shade that he was dominating earlier on.
Instead, going to try and provide a foundation for Diego Gamer to aggress once again. This time on a different lane, getting close to RBM, where he actually does have a winning matchup if he can get in close range. Super is available and didn't have the ammunition to take down
Once
RBM.
again, they just gain full control, but
Patchy trying to intercept. He's successful. FX now picking up the ball, or at least trying to get close to it. RBM with the rats of justice. Now laying down the
look at all those rats. Oh my goodness.
Like a slaughter.
RBM's able to cycle that hypercharged super multiple times, but lacks teammates to really make a play for the ball. And here's FX again, just run Zeus down. They can dive, of course, with that gadget. And FX eventually is dealt with. Hypercharge, though, from Patchy, Diego Gamer, both going for it here. The little helpers, though, all drag the Jackie down. Now there's a player advantage to work with. FX, though, got the ball past them, mind control, and slotted in. Oh, the Willow vibes hit a little different. BC Gaming should have known they'd be walking into that.
It hurts. It hurts to score on yourself, but BC Gaming are firing back. They got plenty of firepower. FX with the super forward.
Wow, they're not giving up.
A deathly low amount of HP, and despite that hypercharge from RBM, it was just not enough to fend off that offense. That is the power of having that.
Jackie trying to go in, but not enough. RBM still has enough health to survive. He is getting tickled a little bit. Patchy going super quick and straight. Again, it's like...
It is tough. Going to a match point set, you are BC
win this Brawl Ball game, go 3 for 3 from monthly finals. Wow.
You have a chance of being the monthly champions, and Tribe go and take a Willow. And you know it's so simple.
How did they make it look so easy? I know that's a good question.
Passes the ball to you. Willow supers you, takes over.
I think these guys could actually win World Finals, man.
There's very limited counterplay to that. When Zeus's super is at the ready.
Okay, Luffy can go in. Luffy can go in.
Zeus burns a gadget early. Diego's still probably
but he can't get the max. Too much damage from Max. Okay, wow. He just 2v1'd them.
BC Gaming have the run of the place.
There you go.
How did that happen? Tribe Gaming were walking these really predictable lines, and Patchy was able to thread the needle through. He picked up 2 kills as Max, which is not usually a brawler that gets a whole lot of kills. But I digress. BC Gaming are gearing up for another huge offense.
Okay. Willow gets a kill. It's Luffy versus Max. He is poisoned. He's one shot. I don't think Luffy's going to be able to hit a shot. Oh, he just hits it. All right, but he gets one shot. Here comes Evex with super fast speed. Is he going to dodge Willows? Willow trying to check the bush. Just have to check the bush with the Willow. Can Willow get mind control? Oh.
No way. Throws down that super. Everybody caught. No one able to interact with the ball in that state. And so he's able to shoot it straight through. Ridiculous game win there for BC Gaming. And there's life in their veins, yes.
Patchy holding up the #1 there with his finger because they're not going to get swept. Congratulations. That's actually huge for them because they really did have a tough time just finding any sort of momentum here. And if it's going to be with the speed from Max combined with that of Jackie and her hypercharge, then
okay, Willow poisoning the Jackie. Basically, the Jackie can't walk forward because she's poisoned. She could be seen.
Toss over to Diego, Zeus
stunned, and they all are running it down. Can RBM just score this? Wow. One more goal. Super speed. Do they all go forward? No, they can't really go forward because they're just getting attacked by everything. Here comes Jackie, though. Okay. But he just doesn't have enough reload speed. Wait. He can... Oh, my goodness. There's 15 million. They have a whole army. They have a whole army. It's all dead.
Gaming actually do have the damage this time to fend off the Tribe Gaming.
Oh, he controlled the Max from a long distance, and now he's gonna go for some damage. That looks so. Why does Willow look so weird whenever he controls someone? Willow has a hypercharge. Wait, no, does he have hypercharge? I don't know. Breaking open that left side. RBM not picking up the ball though. And Tribe Gaming win 3 monthly finals in a row. Looking straight at the camera.
And for Luffy, this is just a Sunday. Wait, hold up. Is that the Italian brain rot?
Of course, you
Wow.
know what the meme is.
W Tribe in the chat. What a
I'm actually
team.
ashamed that I don't know the name of it, by the way.
Just so
It's
easy
okay.
for them.
It's okay that you don't know the name. I don't think any else of us do either. What a strong showing, Sonny. A 3-0.
Well, we'll see them at the Brawl Cup in like a few weeks. They're going to play against Zeta Division and like actually other regions. We'll see if they'll finally get a loss because they look unstoppable.
At least NA now finishing off with a 3-0 win from Tribe Gaming. It hasn't been this not close the other 2 months. 3-1 for the last 2 months. Now finally a 3-0 for them, and they write Brawl Esports history. That's their first ones this season to have won 3 monthly finals ready.
Incredible performance here from Tribe Gaming. They have RBM leading the charge over here on one of his most characteristic brawlers, and the one drafting for him, by the way, Killer in the back end, maybe the second best Ashe in all.
All right. Chat, thanks for joining for the stream. It was a little bit different one. We did a little of a esports stream here, but I'm going to end it there. I'm tired. I would play more ranked, but I just know I'm just going to lose. I just know I'm going to lose. So we'll come back a different time. I'm going to go edit a different video. Yeah, thank you guys for joining for the stream, though. Try W. Goodbye.